Yo, 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 my thing is off center. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Extra Zone Arcade. Mario and Luigi month is officially over. We are free. We are free to just do whatever we want. Oh my god, right off the bat, the tier 1 sub from Josh, 7 months. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is our first sub of the month right off the bat. You love to see it. So, yeah, we're kicking this month off with some Shadow Generations. It's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming with how much I hyped this game up. You know, it's about damn time we got to it. You know, a lot of stuff got in the way, and I did want to cover Mario and Luigi, obviously, when that came out. So yeah, we're finally here. We're finally going to play the game. But before we get into it, we got some news to talk about first, because there's definitely a lot of stuff, and most of it, honestly, is Sonic news. So there we go. Somehow my video got 6 views and 27 likes. How the heck? How did that? Listen, YouTube is broken. And speaking of videos, by the way, keep an eye on the main channel, because tomorrow the Mario and Luigi review is dropping. So, 1 month on the game's 1 month anniversary. It all worked out like that. Yeah, it's happening. So do check that out. I have a lot to say, positive and negative, about that game. So definitely hit that up. But yeah, so let's talk about some of the news. Most of it is Sonic stuff. Most of it is Sonic news. So don't worry if you're really Sonic brain. There's I'll try not to bore you too much before we get into the game here. But I do want to talk about. Oh my god, I do want to talk about this stuff though, because there's a lot to go over. So first of all, in terms of Sonic 3 news, since the last time we were here, they dropped the official music video for Sonic 3. Now, obviously, I'm not going to play it because I'm not trying to get my ass yoinked. But yeah, so it's basically like a country song, and I don't mess with it. I'm not a country guy. I don't like the genre. I think it's, I don't know. I just don't fuck with it. I don't like this song. It's nowhere near as good as Stars in the Sky. That was some Kid Cudi from Sonic 2. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. 26th of December UK. What? Like, today is the 26th of December in the UK? I mean, that's news to me. I thought it was just the 6th. Anyway. But yeah, so it's whatever. I mean, look, I'm sure some people will enjoy it. But, you know, it's just not my type of music, really. I will say, though, this probably means we're going to be having polygonal character models in the end credit scene, because some of the shots here actually do use them, and it looks like they're based on the Sonic the Fighters models of all things. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, so there you go. There's that in Sonic Movie 3 news. I'm trying to avoid a lot of the TV spots and a lot of the news and everything to do with it, just because you know, I'm really not trying to have the whole thing revealed to me before it comes out. Anyway, chilling with Chucky Moose. Nice. 26th of December for Sonic. No. It's the 21st. The movie drops on the 21st in the UK, not the 26th. So there you go. Next off, Sonic X Shadow Generations was actually nominated for the Player's Voice Fan Vote at the Game Awards 2024. But as we'll talk about in a minute, things didn't end too well. I did get my vote in though before that happened. But we'll talk more about that in a sec. Mario and Luigi concept art also got revealed, and yeah, basically they wanted to go for a more rugged, more edgy kind of Mario for this game. So, you know, we have a few concept designs here for what that could have looked like. You know, he's a little beaten up here, you know, and then we have one of both the bros there. So they were going to go in a very different direction with this, which, you know, it's interesting, right? It's interesting because whenever a kind of edgier Mario is kind of pitched, it usually ends up being rejected. The only time that really ever did come out and be like a full series was with Mario Strikers. So yeah, it's interesting to see them kind of attempt something like this again. Obviously, Nintendo was like, nah, we ain't need to do that. Just keep it traditional. And I think that was probably for the best. You know, in terms of a revival game, which really is, at the end of the day, what Brothership was intended to be. Oh god, what happens at the Game Awards now? Don't worry, we'll get to it. Speaking of the Game Awards, on the same day, which we will be streaming that, and also this, which is the Sonic Movie 3 DLC for Shadow Generations, is officially 6 days away, as of today's stream, obviously. So get excited. We're going to be playing that as soon as it comes out, and it's going to be a good ass time. Did they push it for ARD? Because I heard 26th before. Oh, did they push it forward? No. It was never the 26th, not for the UK. No. But yeah, it's actually Sonic X Sonic Generations. It is. That's right. Kind of. So there we go. So it got so Sonic X Shadow Generations. It got nominated for Player's Voice Award in the Game Awards 2024, but it got eliminated in the first round, meaning there's no chance it will win. The Player's Voice Award has 3 rounds, and last time Sonic was at it, we got to the final round. And as a lot of you guys know, because some of you might have been there for that, let's just call it an event, where basically the Sonic fandom and the Genshin fandom went to war, and it was just like, you know, a whole big situation. Everybody was shitting on each other. Sonic fans were making animations of Sonic punching Genshin characters, and the Genshin fans got really pissed off. And then there were bot votes from both sides, and it was just a whole freaking mess. And also Genshin freaking bribed their fans basically to vote, and then the reward for voting ended up being shit. So basically nobody won. It was a whole war where absolutely nobody won. And yeah, Genshin did make it through to round 2 though, yes, as well as a handful of other you know, a handful of other gacha mobile games. Bearing in mind those gacha mobile games beat Sonic X Shadow Generations, Persona 3 Reload, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So I mean, yeah. So all of those games didn't make it to the second round. Really unfortunate. I did think we were gonna get it this time, but I guess maybe you know, the competition was just too tough. Maybe not enough people showed up for it. I don't know. It just didn't make it through, and that's kind of what we got. So at this point, I'm just hoping that Astrobot sweeps the award show as a whole, because that's about all we can do at this point. Lastly, we had images leaked from the Sonic X Transformers collaboration, which has, as of now, pretty much just been announced. And yeah, these are the ones you get. You get the Sonic and the Tails, and you can transform them into the cars and the plane. Pretty cool. Sonic getting big collabs in 2025 with both Transformers and Batman. Huge news. Also, Sonic Rumble pre-registration is now up. You can go ahead and pre-register. I believe if you wishlist on Steam, that counts as pre-registering it. So, you know, you can do that. You can play on PC, you can play on mobile. It's great. And yeah, if they get enough registrations, here are some of the things that each of us will get. And with the highest tier being the movie Sonic skin. So we need all of you guys to sign into Sonic Rumble. Now, of course, we will be streaming this when it drops, so keep an eye out for that. Cool stuff. Dude, what fucking competition other than Sparking Zero, Black Myth, Wukong, and Astro's Playworld? Listen, man, it was enough. It was enough competition for it to not make it through. But speaking of the Shadow DLC, you know, apparently there's going to be a lot to it. It's basically going to be a whole zone. It's going to have 2 acts as well as challenge missions, just like all the regular zones in Shadow Generation does. Unfortunately, though, you're not going to be able to use the Shadow movie skin in other levels. You're only going to be able to use it in the Tokyo zone. So, unfortunate, but very cool that we basically get a whole additional zone added to the game. Nice stuff, nice stuff, nice stuff. You love to see it. They're really cooking, man. I hope there's more DLC. I really do. I hate the Game Awards, bro. So do I. That's why we're going to be watching it next week. By the way, they stream it at midnight, so I need to get prepared to suffer next week. I'm also going to be streaming later that same day, basically. So yay, good on me, good on me. So yeah, that's pretty much all the news. That's pretty much all the news. I know that was very quick fire, but I wanted to make sure to cover everything before we get into this. And yeah, that's pretty much all the big news. Also, go ahead and follow me on Blue Sky if you have it. I'm not really active on Twitter anymore because that place fucking sucks. Fuck Twitter. Blue Sky is the way to go. The only thing I just wish at this point is that there were some more of my you know, brand accounts on there. You know, I need like actual Sonic account on there. I need Nintendo on there, man. I need my accounts so I can get my news straight from the source, because you know the third parties, they're great. They do a good job covering the news, but you know, it's like I need to like see it from the source, you know what I mean? I need to see the source. I need to drown in it. I need to drown in the source, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right. So yeah, here's the game. Oh, let me make sure my sound is up. X is toxic. There's no way you just called it X. Even after everything, I refuse to call it X. You know, it might not be Twitter anymore, but I will not call it X. A day in my life. So there it is. Also, yeah, I have platinumed this game. I got all the trophies. I just got the last one I needed today, which was to defeat the final boss of Shadow Generations without taking damage. which was very hard, by the way. It was actually quite difficult to do. Not for the faint of heart. Also, the PlayStation 30th anniversary theme is on, so you're gonna hear some PS2 sounds when I'm in the menu there. Let him cook. But yeah, let me know if the game audio is good. Let me know if it's too low. You know, obviously, that's okay. I did do a quick test though, so it should be all right. But if it needs turning up a little bit, that is also okay. Just let me know. Just let me know. Or maybe if I'm too quiet, hell, I might be too quiet. Who knows? But anyway, here we go. I'm ready to get into this. It's about time. Now, you know, Sonic Generations, man, listen. We'll get to you. We'll get to you, Sonic Generations. Don't worry. Your time is not now. I think we've all played Sonic Generations here, and probably a number of times at that. But before we get into anything, I mean, let's, you know, let's take a look at Shadow's story for any of you guys who maybe aren't fully caught up with the lore.
50 years ago, aboard the space colony.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna also record my footage here for the review, which will be coming next week. So there we go. Think I'm a race against you? Go ahead. I encourage you guys to play along with me if you do have the game. It's always fun to do that. And let me know what you think, obviously, at the end. We're gonna be able to probably beat the whole thing in one stream, so don't worry about that. Yes, the Sonic Generations 9/11 incident. What? Sorry, my cat's just like absolutely started tweaking out for a second there. I don't know what happened. That actually made me jump.
Shadow was awakened.
So yeah, there we go. Shadow was created by Professor Gerald with the DNA of Black Doom. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Shadow, I beg of you.
It's barely Twitter anymore. Yeah. I have a plugin that reverts it to Twitter. But like, yeah, it's so to me it's Twitter in name but in nothing else. Seriously, so bad there. I should see if that Threads platform has a web version. If it does, I might start using that, because that seems to maybe have a little bit more of what I'm looking for. So yeah, there he is. They made a deal. I really love how they made this animatic, by the way. It looks great.
After many battles, Shadow crushed Black Doom and his forces. Finally,
so yeah, there we go.
From his past. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I like how you know what's interesting though? They still don't have like a canon path, you know?
The past will return.
Bro, you've been playing Sonic so much, it's insane how much content you get out of one game. Yeah, one singular game. A singular game, but we're not playing Sonic today. We're playing Shadow. Can't you see? It's Shadow Generations. So yeah, here we go. I got 2 save slots. This one actually isn't mine. That's someone else's play. But you know, don't worry about that. So yeah, we're gonna go to slot 3 here. Oh, is there a reason I can't? Is there a reason I can't do that? Why can't I? Oh wait, because I'm hitting continue like a dumbass. All right, hold on. New game. There we go. All right. Sonic the game. All right, so here we go. First cutscene. My Wi-Fi is playing up due to the storm. Yeah, for some reason, like every weekend we're getting some crazy storm in the UK. Like last week we had like 80-mile-per-hour winds. Now it's like 90. I don't know what the fuck happened. It was fine for most of the rest of the week till now. Hey chat, did you know the reason why Black Doom is here again is because of a lava on the Ark? Is it really? I guess, huh? Do they ever say that in game?
It is time to awaken the ultimate life. Welcome to the world.
It's fucking windy. It is. It's so windy, bro. So if you hear any in the background, you hear any rumbling or anything, that would be why. I would like to continue a non-existent game file, please. Video games. Technically, that would be a new game, actually. Listen, man.
Shadow, this is Rouge. Do you
I'm so used to hitting continue because that's what I've been doing for the last month plus that this game has been out. Also, I love that this cutscene switches between the Hedgehog Engine 2 and the Hedgehog Engine 1.
Well, you're missing the birthday party.
For the scenes with Root. Like, yeah, you could like this is in like OG Gen's engine right here. That's great. I kinda like that. I kinda fuck with that. I can't think of any other game that's done that before.
There's free food.
But yeah. Also, just gotta say, the animation, man, it is just so fantastic, man. The quality of this game. This is what needs to happen going forward. Gotta love how Shadow took the quality with him to the Ark. Yeah, Shadow took all the 4K with him. Alright, here we go. Space Colony Ark. Also, you might hear sounds coming through my freaking DualSense. Because, you know, that's one of the PS5 features with this game. There we go, there we go. Alright, so we are in the Space Colony Ark, ladies and gents. Here we go. Shadow Generations time. And, yeah, of course, you might notice that I'm using the Legacy controls. Because here's the thing, right? I know this game has some elements of Frontiers. Also, we just got a collectible there. That is for the collection boxes in the overworld. Which, you know, I'm not gonna be showing off all of that because that's all a massive grind. Oh my god. But you know, I will obviously pick up whatever I can along the way. Oh my god. But yeah, so here we go. So this gameplay, man, it is fantastic. Like they dead ass. Oh my god. Okay. They have dead ass perfected the boost formula for a second time. Like I don't know how they did it. But like honestly, just in terms of like the pure game feel, it actually feels better than the original Sonic Generations. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did it. Oh my god, this game has such bad graphics. Red Dead Redemption 2 looks more real and that came out long ago. Okay, but at least this game lets you start actually playing it within the first like 10 minutes, you know, you know, that's something this game has over Red Dead 2. Oh my god. But here we go. It's missile time. Whoop. Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Yeah. Alright, mash, 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 mash. Now you see, my mash is crazy, alright? They call me the mash slinging slasher. You know this. You know this about me. There we go. So yeah, obviously, you know, real. Listen, man, I'm nothing if not real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? At least I hope I'm real. I very much do hope I'm real. Oh my god. But yeah, it's interesting because it's like the gameplay here feels. It doesn't feel as much like Generations. You know, it feels almost more like they combined like forces with the open zone control for Frontiers, which you would think would feel kind of awkward, especially on, you know, the forces side of things. But like, no, it's like it's fluid. Like it feels good. You know, Shadow actually feels good to maneuver when not boosting. Oh god, I missed it. It's fine. It was right there. You know I can collect it, so that's all that matters.
This is the ultimate power.
You know that I possess the ability to do so. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. It feels great. I don't like how Artificial Chaos looks. What do you mean? Pretty much looks the same as it ever did, just with better graphics, I feel. I don't know. Is it the texture you don't like? But here we go. We got our first Black Doom Radical Highway mode. Now, something you're gonna learn throughout this game is Black Doom loves Radical Highway. It's his favorite Sonic level. So he's gonna send us here, you know, a handful of times throughout the game. But there he is. He's back. The big man himself, back from 05 after an almost 20-year absence. Black Doom makes a return to the Sonic series, and I love what they do with him in this game. You're going to see as the plot goes on, it's fantastic. It's really good stuff. In fact, I just love what they do with the plot in general. This, like, they really freaking cooked it, man. Oh my god. Look at that shortcut, though. Look at this gameplay. Whoa. There we go. They used his shadow design, which is bioluminescent water instead of SA2's realistic water. I mean, I guess it makes sense because, like, when you think about a lot of the character designs now, you know, Shadow was really the first game to have like the modern character designs. So, you know, I would think that like any character that appears there, you know, that would be how they look now, essentially. If you get what I'm saying. If I was in the Sonic universe, I'd take the bus probably. I mean, sure, but like most of the highways are like they have like loop-de-loops and corkscrews and all kinds of things. Like, are you sure you'd be able to handle that? I'd get sick. I can tell you that much. And I don't even get motion sick like that, but actually experiencing something like that, I mean, you know, that would... It's like, I don't think I want to go on a roller coaster ride every time I got to go to work or I got to go see a friend or whatever, you know? Just seems like a lot. I mean, what else am I going to do? Run? I mean, you could fly. Just simply learn how to fly, you know? Pretty much everyone in the Sonic verse can do it, except for Sonic himself. Also, this, I love this part. This is how you do continuity.
To foil the Doctor's plans.
Still though, it's weird that they would just leave that here, you know? Just glide by having dreads like Knuckles. Yeah, all you gotta do is just be a nonchalant dreadhead like Knuckles, you know? But oh, what's this? The Time Eater is here. Oh shit. So the interesting thing is, this gives us a new perspective on that. Because in the original cutscene, it's like, it looks like he's a lot closer to the... It looks like he's a lot closer to the party right here. But like, he's doing that shit from space. So like, he must be huge. The Time Eater? Yeah, his name is the Time Eater, bro. Because he consumes all of time and space and leaves everything in a white void. Also, here's Omega. For some reason. Not that I'm complaining, you know, Omega is kind of goated. Not the Time Eater. The Time Eater does go crazy. The Time Eater really do be gobbling on time like that, you know? Alright, and here we go. The Space Colony arc is halfway restored. Because we got a second act to do. Shadow found God. He did. Look at this biblically accurate Bible shit right here. This is what the Sonic franchise was missing for all these years. You know, we are genuinely so back. All right, here's Omega. Shadow, you are here too. I was hunting Dr. Eggman's latest super weapon when it unleashed a temporal anomaly. Also, you're going to want to make sure to talk to characters 3 times because they always have something new to say. Chronometer error. We are in space without time. I will assist you to returning things to normal.
Hurry up, Shadow.
Hurry! I must resume my hunt and destroy Dr. Eggman. Alright. There we go. Having classic Sonic, classic Shadow was such a bold move by Sega. It really was, you know? And you're about to see him right here. Look at watch classic Shadow in action. There we go. He looks a lot like modern Shadow, you know? It's almost like... Wait a minute. But yeah, so no classic Shadow, but you know, they didn't want to destroy the lore, I guess, unfortunately. As hilarious as it would have been, they didn't want to destroy the lore. Alright, so here we go. We got Act 2. And yeah, obviously, like with Sonic Generations, your acts are basically split up into... Oh, hold on. There's something you can do here. Okay, hold on. I don't think... Wait. Now we can hit that. We can hit that. Okay, never mind. No, we can't. I did it too early. Still on Act 1 of the arc, getting the S rank. Nice. You S rank that thing. Woo! But yeah, I've been grinding the shit out of this game, so like... You know, I'm gonna be pretty fast, to say the least. I have been playing it a lot. Woo! And there we go. So yeah, sometimes you'll come across those little chaos control warp points that you basically teleport to, oh my god, to another point in the stage. And they brought back the final chase things, and they are just as janky as they were in SA2, man. We really are back. I couldn't get that collectible because it just was not letting me off. They brought back the final chase things. And it is legit still as broken as it used to be. Oh my god. Here we go. All right, so we got the we got another collectible right there. So the blue ones unlock you artwork that you can get from the collection boxes. The green ones will unlock you basically parts of Shadow's story, which you know, recaps the events of previous games. And the yellow ones unlock music tracks from previous games, which is pretty cool. Most of which are, of course, centered around Shadow, because you know this is his game. There we go. There we go. So yeah, you got a little bit of chaos control going on here. Oh, chaos spear, I mean. Hold on. Oh. I fucked it up again. Ah, no, damn it. I play so much better off stream. Alright, there we go. I fumble all kinds of bags when I'm streaming. It's a little embarrassing, but don't worry about it. Dunzo? Nice. Oh, here we go. We're about to get our first Doom power, but kind of unofficially. Because, spoiler alert, this is the last time we're going to see this power until basically the end of the game. But yeah, here we go. So, these are the Doom Wings. They basically allow you to glide in the air like so. As long as you have some boost meter, and obviously, as long as you have this mode active, you actually... Oh! As long as you have this mode active, you lose rings. So this is basically the supersonic mode of the game. Right here, so that's pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Woo! And yeah, we're just going to keep on climbing, keep on flying. Doing all the fun stuff we love to do. There we go. Well, so I just got to say, because I don't think I've commented on it for much. I feel like the graphics here is just like, it's the best looking Sonic game. Like, you know, now obviously you would hope, you know, it's the most recent one, so of course it would be. But, you know, it's not always like that with this series. But this is definitely the best looking game in the series. I think we've finally kind of surpassed that Unleashed barrier that we couldn't seem to break for forever. I'm getting this game for Christmas. Is this game good? Ooh, thank you for the first time chat. Is this game good? No. No, this game isn't good. It's not just good. This is one of the best Sonic games ever released. And I'm not even kidding. Not even a joke. Because you get a fantastic... You get a remaster of a fantastic game that was already great when it first released, and you get a new game that is basically just as good as that. So you're getting a 2-for-1 package on just a fantastic experience. So yes, absolutely get this game. You owe it to yourself too, if you're even remotely interested in Sonic.
No, she's gone.
You will have a good time.
I'm seeing things.
I just realized that Artificial Chaos is realistic water, so I think it's the bright lighting in the 3D levels. So I rescind my criticism, kind of. Fair enough, fair enough.
Maria?
I will say, sometimes the lighting is a little harsh in this game. Like, there can be a bit of bloom. But it's just like Shadow 05.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Have a lot of Sonic games, though. Hey, what's one more to the collection, you know? Plus, again, it's a damn good one, so I'd recommend it, 100%. No, this game is bad. Yeah, badass. There we go. The Space Colony arc has been fully restored. We are so back. There we go. There's the little Doom thingy right there. And yeah, you know, that's gonna come in handy at a later point. So we're gonna find the ceiling device as well. We gotta move the camera first.
Something calls to me.
On the Doom Wings, this game is amazing. On Gerald Robotnik's soul. Actually, no, even better than that. On Maria's soul. This is one of the best games in the Sonic franchise ever.
No.
Ever.
No.
I just don't know how they did it, man. Like, it's genuinely... I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited for the future of this series, bro. Wait, does this game go in 3D or... Yeah, so there's 3D action stages, there's 2D action stages, and then you have this, which is basically a giant open hub world that is kind of like if you mix Sonic Frontiers with Bowser's Fury. That's like basically what this is. So you have this fully explorable hub world map here, which is very cool, and there's also like a ton of collectibles to find within it. Like these bolts that I'm going to tell you right away, don't bother collecting them. Do not bother collecting the bolts. You get absolutely nothing for doing it, except for a little joke. And also, they are very hard to find. Just trust me, I did all of them, and I kind of regret it. But there we go. So we got a collection box right there. We got Sonic Adventure 2 Part 1. which recaps part of the story of that game. Also, I think if we talk to Omega again, he has something different to say. Aerial anomaly detected. Preliminary Black Arms research indicates it is called Black Moon. He's talking about the biblically accurate thing in the sky. No immediate threat detected. Remain on high alert and proceed with the mission. All right, thank you, Omega. Chronometer function still online. Destabilization of space-time continues. Source of disruption appears to be unidentified life form. Sonic is present and countering the effect. Explanation: data not found. So he's talking about Sonic fighting the time meter, bringing back time. The gear-shaped object you collect is resonating with a specific frequency. I detect a matching frequency that conspicuous pillar standing out in the void. Analysis: applying the gear to the construct may yield results. All right, I feel like that's a pretty good hypothesis. You know, I can get behind it. The Black Moon and the Time Eater. I'm dead. What are you talking about, bro? Oh my god. You're almost dead. Like the song from the original Shadow the Hedgehog. You're not going to get that reference. Somebody will get that reference. One of you guys will get it. On to Rail Canyon. That's right. So do you guys like Sonic Heroes? This game looks like Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Forces for some reason. Yeah, pretty much. In terms of the main levels, it very much is a sequel in terms of just the gameplay to not Frontiers, to Forces, but in the open zone hub world area, yeah, it's a lot more akin to Sonic Frontiers. So there we go. Now, some enemies you're going to need to use the Chaos Spears to actually deal damage to them, because you know they might have spikes, so you can't just homing attack all willy-nilly. You got to stun them first. The Time Eater killed me. That is so funny. What's so funny about it, bro? He's consuming time and space. You know, this is bad. The stakes are very high. You know. Now, apparently you can. Oh my god! Apparently you can jump onto that rail. Okay, well I fucked up. I might not. You know what? Hold on. Let me restart. Both games I love. You like Sonic Heroes? Oh wait, no, you're talking about Forces and Frontiers. Right. I was gonna say, I don't think you've played Sonic Heroes. Oh my god. We should do that. We should do a Sonic Heroes. We should do a Sonic Heroes like multiplayer stream one time. That'd be fun. Actually, maybe you've played the multiplayer. You've probably played the multiplayer. Anyways. Oh my god. Neither have I. Well, played one level and stopped. Never played Sonic Heroes for real. Dang. You guys need to hop on Sonic Heroes. You know, I like Sonic Heroes. I'm not like a Sonic Heroes fan, but like I respect it. I appreciate it. Don't restart too much. The Time Eater will get you. Listen, he won't get me. All right. I've dealt with his ass since the original generations. All right. It's gonna be all right. Ya boys got this. All right. I'm on smoke right now. I'm on. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Okay. What did I do that for? I just straight up wasn't even looking at the screen. I forgot that I have a video game to play. I played 8 Sonic games. Dang. We gotta up those numbers, man. Oh my god. Woo! And there we go. So yeah, there's a special little chaos control area that you can use right there. That is pretty cool. I'm on Doom Space. That's what I call the radical highway portions of the stages. Nice. I just got there as well. But yeah, you know, I strive to love something as much as Black Doom loves. Oh my god. You can actually go up there, by the way. I usually get it, but of course, because I'm streaming, I didn't. I swear, man, there is a direct correlation between me sucking ass and hitting that live button. There really is. I don't even know how many I've played. Let's see. You've played at least most of the mainline games, right? Like, you've played the classics, you've played Mania, Superstars. You've played Adventure 2, but not Adventure 1. You played Unleashed, the Wii version of Unleashed. But still Unleashed, you know. I would still count that. You played the original generations. You played this. Is that it? Oh wait, and Forces and Frontiers, obviously. Woo! There we go. Now you gotta actually make sure to hit Black Doom during these parts, because if you do, you get that little collectible, which is necessary for progression. You gotta get it. Doom's Eye versus the Time Eater. Who would win? I say the Time Eater. Probably, yeah. Probably. Although the interesting thing is about that, because obviously the events of this game are taking place all at the same time. Although, you know, I guess time is confusing in this case because, you know, there isn't any. But you know, the events are happening at the same time that Sonic is going through his story. So, you know, Black Doom is still, you know, he has some kind of manipulation of time happening here, you know. So he would put up a fight, but, you know, the Time Eater consumes all, so I feel like he would win that. Like, if he was specifically targeting Black Doom and wanted to erase him from existence, he could just do that. So there you go. That's my answer. That's my hypothesis, if you will. My theory. Also, something really cool at the end here. So, some of you might remember in the original Rail Canyon, you could land on the top here, and you can still do it here. You actually get collectibles for it, too. Really nice attention to detail. I love that. The Time Eater is eating time, bro. He hella can't... That's what I'm saying, though. That's exactly what I'm saying. How did I start later? Yeah, later than you. Yeah, I'm ahead of you now. I restarted. I restart the level. Oh my god. I'll catch up. Don't worry. I'll catch up. Alright, so that was Act 1. Now we've got to go to Act 2. Alright, here we go. Now, the cool thing about Act 2... Oh my god! Fuck. Is not that. They remixed the theme for Bullet Station here. So there we go. Something extra special for you heroes heads. And, you know, I didn't really like the remix for this one at first. But the more I played, it definitely grew on me. It definitely grew on me. I still think I maybe prefer the original. But this is a good remix. I do like it. And I would say the remixes on the whole are... Oh my god, what am I doing? I would say the remixes on the whole are better than the originals. You know, much like the OG gens. In my opinion. Wait, hold on. Can I do that? I can do that. Look at me go. Ooh, I'm kind of nutty with it. Why do I keep getting hit though? What am I doing? Can I just stop getting hit? It's not even like it's not even that hard to dodge this stuff. There we go. All right, I don't know why am I fumbling this in every conceivable way? All right, I need to just relax. You know, I'm trying too hard. I think that's what it is. I'm just trying too hard. Oh my god. Everyone always says there's not a lot of time, but Time Eater... Oh my god. He disagrees? No, he would agree. No, he would agree with that, right? Because he just wants to keep eating, so it's never enough for him, you know? He's so hungry. He's so hungry for time. That it's like, there's just not enough to go around. So I don't know, I feel like he would agree with that sentiment. Because he's a bit of a glutton like that. There we go. Get that collectible. Because, you know, that's how we play. Alright, there we go. I think I just got to Rail Canyon earlier. Wait, Time Eater is a big back? He's kind of a hefty guy. I would probably say he's a bit of a big back. Okay, I still got an S rank despite dying and also getting hit like at least 12 times there. The Time Eater thought there wasn't enough time, he'd be eating less so he has more for later, but he's not stopping, and he would know how much is left. He doesn't seem to worry though. No, but see, it's like, he always wants more. Like there's never enough time. Like he physically just cannot get enough. It's to the point where it's almost a little bit concerning. All right, yeah, I can't actually do that yet. I have to go grab the I have to actually go grab the freaking ability. Oh my god. Whoa. There we go. Oh my god. Also, if you come up in here, there's actually a couple collection boxes. So if you're missing any that are particularly difficult to find, go in there and grab these. That's how you get it. Because for some reason you can't just slide under here, even though it clearly looks like you can. But whatever. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about that. Oh my god. I think it'd be cool if they sold little miniatures of the Generations Hubboard versions. I would love that. That'd be so cool.
Something calls to me.
That would be amazing. Just like having these little sculptures of each stage sitting on my desk. I'd love that. That'd be really cool. Time Eater should consider staring at the end of starting at the end of time and working his way back. That way, when Shadow finds him, it's pretty much too late. But like, the Time Eater is okay. We don't exactly know what the Time Eater is, though. Like, I guess he's sentient, but he doesn't have like a conscious, I don't think. So he probably just wasn't thinking about that. Also, spoiler alert, it's Dr. Eggman controlling it. Wait, why did it like not do it the first time? I definitely pressed the right button. Alright, here we go. So we have our first boss gate. But like, first, we got to do something a little similar to the original Generations, which is we have some challenge acts to do. And of course, just like in that game, if you do the challenge acts, you get boss keys, and you also get some collectibles out of it once complete. So we're going to do Chaos Control Master Level 2. By the way, you do have to do all of them eventually. So I'm just going to knock out all of them as they come. Because yeah, to actually... Hold on. Because yeah, to actually beat the game, you have to... you got to do every challenge pretty much. At least once. Okay. There we go. It's fine. I fucked it up, but it's okay. Just keep it moving. There we go. That's how that's done. There are actually collectibles within the challenge acts as well. So, you know, if you see them, definitely grab them. That is obviously, you know, if you are going for 100%. Which is definitely a task that involves a lot of patience. Ow! That's fine. That's okay. We made it through. In the end. So nothing else really matters. There we go. Video game villains love making platforms at perfect jumping distance for your biggest enemy. You're going to see that in this very game. You're going to see that happen in this very game. I think Time Eater could try getting bigger by eating more time and then try to get Shadow. Why does he just like not keep eating? Because he pretty much just stops at like he stops at Sonic Frontiers. You know, what about Sonic Frontiers 2 and Sonic Frontiers 3 and whatever other games that come out after that that we don't even know about yet, you know? Like, geez, Sega, would it kill you to have a little forward thinking? What kind of game developer doesn't plan 5 games ahead? I mean, what were they thinking? Oh my god. There we go. Now this mission we got to hit all these boost rings. And you got to do it nice and fast. But, you know, we basically had already done it. There we go, just keep on boosting. And we made it. Easy. If I was Dr. Eggman, I would not fuck with something called the Time Eater. Well, you're not Dr. Eggman. You know, he's a little bit, you know, he's kind of ambitious like that. You know. But to be fair, you would think he would learn from the first, like, I don't know, 8 times that he messed with a deity that was, like, far beyond his control. You know, he just kind of does that, like, every other week. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Nice little artwork there. There we go. And, yeah, just like the original Generations, pretty much all the things you get from the challenge acts are, you know, music and artwork. But this time I don't remember if they changed the colors. I'm obviously not going to be really getting these too much. We're really just going to be playing through the main game. Oh yeah, they do have the different colors. Okay, there we go. I couldn't remember exactly because, you know, it's been a little while. But yeah. Oh, okay, wrong one. That was not the right one. Motherfucker needs to be pulled into the Hague for crimes against humanity. Don't fuck with shit like called a Time Eater. I mean, you know, there was that one time where he awakened the god of the earth, basically, and then the whole planet split into 7 continents. Oh my god. And the whole earth was freaking broken, and it was like a whole thing. That was kind of crazy, to be honest. It's a little hard to it's a little hard to believe he even did that. I mean, who does that bet? Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to restart. It does it for us. Technically, didn't Eggman name him the Time Eater? Therefore, he wouldn't know his name beforehand. Oh my god. Now we're uncovering the real lore. You know, he's not very good at names. I think this is what I'm finding out now. Okay. We gotta wait for our Chaos Spears to hit. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're almost done.
Chaos control.
And there we go, mission complete.
Ultimate power.
So there we go. So the cool thing about Chaos Control in this game is that, you know, obviously not only does it allow you to, you know, stop everything in front of you, but it literally stops the actual in-game timer as well, which makes getting S ranks, you know, a bit more of a, you know, makes it a little bit more interesting. And especially when it comes to speedrunning, because it's like, you know, you got to figure out what the most optimal times to activate the Chaos Control are, because, you know, there's a lot of different ways to get it. Like, you know, obviously there's defeating enemies, you can open up item capsules that basically fully charge it, and also there are some enemies that charge it faster than others. So there's a lot of ways you can kind of plan around it that I think already is making the speedrunning for this game very interesting. And I think it has a lot of potential. There's a lot of room for growth. I think the only thing holding the game back in terms of speedrunning is, ironically enough, one of the game's biggest strengths, which is just how polished it is, you know? Like, this is definitely, like, top 5, like, most polished Sonic games ever. It's like, in fact, I would even argue it's the most polished 3D Sonic game. So there's not a lot in terms of like glitches, but there are definitely some exploits. Like there's one that basically involves spamming the Chaos Spear in midair, because I think it carries more of your momentum than just like regular jumping and boosting. Like I think if you like kind of, yeah, if you kind of do that, it sends you a little bit further than it would otherwise. But oh, look who's here.
Hello, Shadow.
I feel like Eggman should have learned not to fuck with deities with near infinite power after chaos. Like, did you see what my piss kaiju did to Station Square? Oh my god, bro, not the piss kaiju. You know, yeah, you would think he would kind of back off on that after the first try, but you know, that man works in very mysterious ways. You know, I'm not going to pretend to understand him, and I don't think you should either, because that's a good way to lose your mind. But yeah, so we could not go to the boss. Actually, I don't think we need 3 keys. But we could after this, but we're not going to. We got to do all the challenges. I murdered 19 people on the 14th of July 2014, and people still fuck with me. So what's your point here? God damn. Are we getting the is this confession hour? Like, oh my god. The Shadow Generations confessional. All right, here we go. And up we go. Boom! Look at all these chaos. Love it, love it, love it. It's just like it's been so amazing, just like witnessing the absolute turnaround that Sonic has had, just in general. You know, like a game like this genuinely would have been impossible, like even just 5 years ago. But you know, we're at a point where this is the reality, and it's really awesome to see. Like a Sonic game with actual budget. Whoa. Now, you know, obviously it's not like the longest experience ever. You know, you can beat this thing in like less than 5 hours, as we're probably going to do today. But you know, I've never been someone that equates the worth of a game to the time it takes to beat it. If anything, I feel the other way about it. I feel like the longer your game is, the less likely it is to be like high quality, at least all the way through. That's just honest to God how I feel about it. I know that might be a hot take, but you know. Ashley Law, I will hang you like laundry. Oh my god. Why are we hanging each other? Why are people getting murdered and hung? Oh my god. There we go. Alright. We made it through. Use that chaos control. So yeah, this is technically the first chaos control challenge, but you know, I guess we're doing it. I guess we're just doing it second. And there we go. Easy as pie. Anyways, bye. You're out. Damn. See you later. See you later. Enjoy. Oh, by the way, look out on the main channel, because there's gonna be a little Mario and Luigi Brothership review. And you know, there are some points where I'm very nice to the game. But there are other points where I'm not so nice to the game. So you know, that might be quite fun to watch. Oh my god. He said that because I corrected his tokusatsu terminology. What did he say? Oh, is it? Oh wait, because yeah, Chaos would not be a kaiju. That's right. Oh my god. I forgot that those are like actually 2 different things. There we go. And up you go. Woo! Speaking of tokusatsu, by the way, I really want to check out that Power Rangers game. Because it looks really fun. Like the Shredder's Revenge looking one. I don't know when it comes out, but maybe we'll stream it. That might be fun. Oh my god. Wait. I'm waiting for Marvel Rivals. Oh, sorry. I've been missing the freaking YouTube chat, by the way. Waiting for Marvel Rivals to install. Saw you in a different live stream. Oh, she's cheating on me. stream where the guy beat the game. It was the one where he was talking. Ah, that one. What guy was? What guy were you watching that was talking and beating a game? What are you doing? Whoa! What the heck is happening? You know, to be honest though, you should be on your own stream talking and beating a game. That's what you should do. Oh my god. I wanted to grab it. Okay, well, I mean, I got what I wanted. Reaches Rewind is good, but it has a few bugs in it. Oh my god! Is it out? Or is that like preview stuff? I mean, that's fine. I can overlook some bugs if it's obviously nothing too egregious. Woo! I mean, hey, I'm a Sonic fan. I've had to deal with buggy games for like most of my life. Except for this one. I get this, like, this game is so polished, man. Like, how did they do it? This is like this game genuinely almost has Nintendo levels of polish, and that is like some of the highest praise you can put on a game. Like, if I can confidently say that your game has that level of polish, you've really done something right.
Let's do this.
It's not out, only previews and 50%, and it's 50% off right now if you pre-order, and it's out on the 10th. Damn, that's a New Year's game. Oh my god. Okay. all right. Yeah, maybe we might just have a look at that one, you know. Oh my god. Oh, I've been found out. I'm thinking about it. I just worry about how it's gonna go. It officially released today on Steam. Damn. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna be out this soon. But yeah, that might be a New Year's thing. We will see. Wait, the shadow game looks so cool. Oh, it is. It doesn't just look cool. It feels cool. All right, it is cool. It is raw energy. Is what this game is. So yeah, there we go. Now that we've done all the challenges here, we can proceed onto our first boss, which you know, obviously we did see in all the trailers and stuff. And whenever you get those moments, or you remember those embarrassing moments of your life and you can't stop your brain from reminding you of your past transgressions, me too. Honestly, I get that sometimes, and I'm just like, you know what? There's nothing I can do about it now. It's happened. And to be honest, bit of advice, when it comes to stuff like that, right? When it comes to stuff like that, chances are you are the only person that even still remembers it happened. So I wouldn't put too much thought into it. Whatever it is. I doubt there is anybody else that was there or involved or saw it or whatever that thinks about it nearly as much as you do. So, you know, there you go. There's a bit of comfort. I hope that helps. If you do end up playing it, you kind of have to watch the Netflix movie because it's a tie-in. Oh, okay. That's fine.
I will end your suffering.
I will maybe have time for that. Maybe. Over the holiday season.
You can't keep pace with me.
But yeah, so here we go. The BioLizard is back in HD for the first time, I think. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, and it even starts out pretty much exactly like the original fight. Even has the live and learn riff, which is pretty fantastic. So there we go. Of course, just like the original, you gotta wait for him to get tired. Oh my god. Oh my god. I still remember myself being a crybaby bitch on the Sonic 3 anniversary stream when I was struggling on Hydro City. Damn. Oh man. See, that's what I'm saying though. I didn't even remember that happened. That was I mean that was almost a year ago now. If you can believe it. That was like what, February? That was forever ago. A lot has happened since then, and yet a lot of you guys that were there are still here now. So shout out to you. And you know, shout out to anyone new watching, of course. You know, eventually that will be you. Eventually you're going to be like one of the people who's like, yeah, I've been here. Yeah, so during this part you can chaos control. You can save a little bit of time, which makes getting that S rank just that bit easier. I already hate myself enough in those moments alone. Fuck you, nervous system. The nervous system is arse. Why do we have a nervous system but not a confidence system? Can someone explain that? Like, what kind of sense does that make? Like, why are we built like this? Shadow X Sonic Generations, I'm getting it for Christmas. Nice, nice, nice. You get that game. There should be some good sales going on it still. So definitely see if you can grab it up while you can. I mean, it's not like I mean, I say that as if it's going away, but you know what I mean. Like, grab it up while the sales are on.
I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate life force.
I mean, this game was more than worth the original price, so getting it for anything less, in my opinion, is an absolute fucking steal. Confidence is overrated? Damn. I disagree. I think confidence is always a good thing to have in life, you know? But there we go. Be confident like Shadow's confident, you know? And he's pretty damn cool, so, you know. There you go. I want to be confident just like Shadow. Alright, there we go. Woo! And punch! You're dead. Goodbye. God made us like this? Perhaps. In the case of the Sonic universe, though, that would be Naoto Oshima. Naoto Oshima made us this way. What's confidence? I think it's like ketchup and mustard. Like those are called confidence. Like the stuff you put on a burger, that's confidence. They're real tasty. What's your favorite confidence? My favorite confidence is barbecue sauce. All right, so as you can see, we've unlocked more of the map. Again, this is very Bowser's Fury. Like, they 100% took inspiration there. Also, the animation work, man. I love that his face, like, properly moves when he's doing emotions and stuff. It's like they never did that before. Oh my god. A Sonic game with animation, budget, and quality.
Finest creation, Black Doom. I
All right.
destroyed you once.
That's right. Back in 05. Also, you gotta love the remix of Black Doom's theme from the original game. It's so crazy seeing him again, man. It really is. Like this really is the kind of thing that would just have not happened like even 5 years ago. They would have been so they were ashamed, man. They used to be afraid of what they were. But the Sonic team, they've got it back now. They have the source. They're in their bag. Like they never have been before. It's crazy.
Here and now.
You are not ready yet.
We are not ready yet. See, that's like a Venom-ass line right there. He said forces. Don't worry, there will be Forces content. And that Forces content is arguably the best level in the game. So, surprisingly enough. Minus sweet chili sauce, that's valid. Believing. My favorite confidence is potato, but that's not a confidence. It's a vegetable. You know? A confidence could be something you put on a vegetable though. Like maybe salad dressing. I would consider that to be a confidence. Yippee. Yippee! Why are you all talking about food? Damn, but, listen man. My fat ass is hungry all the time. All right, here we go. So we got our second, technically second Doom power, which is the Doom Surf, which allows you to surf, obviously, on water, and you can do a little spin attack, and it is a good time. So I actually didn't even realize this until after I already played the game, but you can actually do the levels in any order here. But obviously for the sake of you know, keeping it in original timeline order and everything, we're gonna go to this stage first, which as you might be able to tell by the music in the hubboard here, and also based on the fact that, you know, it was in the trailers, Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06 returns. Eagles and everything. But yeah, man, this is real. This shit is real. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I genuinely lost my mind when they revealed this. Like, this was insane. Like, obviously, you know, there was Crisis City in the original generations. Oh my god. But just like seeing all this like 06 content was just, it was crazy. But there we go. A little shortcut over here you can take. Takes you into this little cave area. This is really neat. I love this. I love this. So many alternate paths, by the way. This is a huge level. There's a lot to do here. A lot of collectibles and everything for you to find. Some Doom surfing. You really can't go wrong with this. Like, it's just, it's so good. It's just so good. Also, Kingdom Valley Act 2. I think that's the best 2D level in the game. I do think that's the best 2D level in the game, in my opinion. And hey, you know, if you guys have played this, let me know there in chat what your favorite levels are. Both from the 2D aspect and from the 3D aspect. And you know, if you're watching the VOD, let me know in the comments. You know, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Because, you know, I know that people don't always love their 2D levels in 3D Sonic games, but I think the ones in this game are like, they're really solid, so I really don't mind. Like, as long as it's just well designed, I don't care what perspective the level's in. It doesn't really matter to me. If I'm having a good time, I'm having a good time. It really doesn't matter. Feels like a bit of a non-complaint if it's content I'm having a good time with. There we go, hit that. And get that. Oh, hold on. Whoa, where am I going? Where am I going though? I got such early times in this stage, I grinded the fuck out of the secret shortcuts. That was me for the next zone. I was actually number 3 on the leaderboard for that zone for like the first week. I have a screenshot. Actually, no, was I number 3 or I don't know if I was number 3. I was really high up on it though. But yeah, it was like the first couple days when the pre-release basically came out. Or early access even. But yeah, I was super high up on the leaderboard for that. Yeah, I was very proud of it. But now I'm completely obsolete. Now that the game has been out for long enough and like everyone has their speedrun strats and everything. Pretty much everything I everything I learned just does not matter now because people are getting like insane times. It's like I'm just never going to be able to touch that. Oh my god. Did you know Chaos Control gets you a replenished boost? Huh. Wait, no it doesn't. I don't think anyway. It doesn't look like it did. Oh wait, no. I think no. I don't think it does. Also, I don't know why that didn't work. Oh wait, Shadow, where are we going? All right, there we go. Okay, that kind of worked, sort of. Wait, yeah, let me Chaos Control it. Oh, it does. Huh. I never noticed that. That's really cool. That probably would have been good to know before. I actually did not realize that. Oh my god. There actually are a couple times in this game where I do find myself running out of boost. Compared to OG gens, where it's just like you never ever run out of boost. But I think it's just a case of like, you know, learning how to manage it better. As I get more experience with the game. Swearing to God is bad. What if I like, what if I swear on my own life? What happens then? This level looks so good. Oh, Sonic 06 got that bad loading. Yeah, thankfully that aspect, you know, didn't carry over. You know. Why did I do that though? You know, like why did I honestly do that? But whoa. Bro's having a stroke in chat. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. What do you think of Shadow Generations? You know, you strike me as a Shadow guy. Oh my god! All right, here we go. Oh, we are gaming. Oh, we are. We are gaming. Sorry, I'm losing. I'm just absolutely losing it right now. See, this is what a good Sonic game does to a motherfucker. Also, look at the infinity symbol right there. I wonder if that is I wonder if that's foreshadowing anything that might happen later, you know? Actually, that probably isn't intentional, but that would be hilarious if it actually was. Oh my god. I wonder what the next level is going to be. With that little subtle reference right there. And there we go. Mid? You think it's mid? Oh, how dare you. How actually dare you. This is peak. This is peak. This is genuinely peak 3D Sonic. Peak 3D Shadow. not that there's really much competition in that regard. Oh my god. But you know, I mean, hey, I do have a little bit more of an appreciation for Shadow 05 after that playthrough we did back in September. You know, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it though. It might even still be a stretch to say I like it, but you know, I don't think it's like an awful game. All right, there we go. Chaos Control. All right. I use all that with the Doom Wings for Kingdom Valley. You can fucking fly across gaps there. The Doom Wings are so fun. When you unlock them for when you unlock them like later on and go back to the other levels, it's so good. Like my favorite level with the Doom Wings is actually probably Rail Canyon, because there's like a section just before you get to the Radical Highway part where it's like you can basically just like fly across the whole thing to get there. It is so fun to do. A hill just to be burnt at the stake at 8:05 p.m. Oh my god! Wait, but it's 9:22. Is he already dead? Did you say Sonic Frontiers is gorable? Gorable. What is that? What does that even mean? Like good horrible? I don't get it, but you know, I mean, hey, I like Sonic Frontiers. You guys like Sonic Frontiers? Oh man, Sonic Frontiers, huh? It does raise a question though, you know? It's like, when it comes to the next game, it's like, what do I want to see? Because like, do I want to see something more like Frontiers, where obviously like the open zone is the whole structure? Or do I want like a level-based game in the vein of this? Like, I genuinely don't know at this point, because it's like, I really I really do want more boost gameplay because I feel like they've... And there we go. There he is. The big lad. He might have been absent from the original generations, but he is here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Also, I just didn't talk to Orbot and Cubot before, but whatever.
Your name's Shadow, isn't it?
There he is. It's Big. Why is Big here? Listen, why would Big not be here? They should have hid Big in the stages like SA2. That would have been peak. That actually would have been so peak.
Hey there.
Oh, hello. Your name's Shadow, isn't it? Have you seen my good buddy Froggy? No? That's too bad. He ran off again, so I went looking for him. Somehow I wound up here. I'll keep looking. If I see anything interesting, I'll let you know.
Alright, Big, what else have you got to say? Oh, he said it for me. How nice.
No wind blowing, no birds chirping, no bugs buzzing, no flowers blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell.
Sorry. It really reminds me of that, though.
You don't think it's cozy? I might take a nap.
Do you like to fish?
I'm sure Shadow partakes in fishing every now and then.
You never tried? That's too bad. Would you like to learn how? What? You're not interested? That's too bad.
You know, the thing is, though, you know, the fishing is pretty therapeutic. I think Shadow should give it a shot. I think he'd enjoy it. You need to go back home. I have a suspicion you left the oven on. Oh, my God. Big looks like a big back. He is the big. He's the original big back. They call him Big for a reason. But anyway, here we go. So, what you're about to witness is the redemption of one of the worst levels in 3D Sonic history. Dead ass. And here it is. Sonic Forces is back. That's right. Sunset Heights is in this game. What the fuck? So, yeah, they took Sunset Heights. And this is the best level in the game. I'm going to say it right now. I genuinely think this is the best level in the game. It is so fun to speedrun this thing. Like, you actually don't understand. Now, you know, I'm a little rusty at it, but don't worry about that. But yeah, this shit is genuinely so good. Like, I don't know what they were on, but they were like, look, we need to lock the fuck in for this particular level. And they just like, I don't know how they did it. I really don't know how they did it. Redemption Heights. Like, look at this, bro. The Death Egg robot, like, it actually does something. It throws rocks at you, and you chaos control, and you hit the thing, and you can go up it. Like, bro, like, how did they do this? How did they make this shit peak? And that's not even the best part. You're about to see the best part right here. Yeah, and you actually have to, like, avoid the rocks they're throwing at you and everything. Bro, it is so... Look at this, man. Look at what they did. Oh, my God. The best Forces level isn't even in Forces. You'd love to see it. Oh, God. Fuck. I took a bit of damage there, but it's okay. Holy shit, man. Like, how did they do it, bro? It just goes to show, though, you know, like, not Frontiers, Forces, conceptually, like, was so strong. They just fumbled the execution entirely. Like, this is what we could have had. You know? We really could have had this. And you know what? Life would have been so much better. Alright, and there we go. Keep it moving, and Radical Highway time. Here we go. Woo! They made it good somehow. Enforcers is a terrible level for real. The robots did something. Oh my god, I know. It's so crazy. They're not just like a little background element. Like, it actually freaking matters. It actually has an impact on the gameplay. Like it should have the whole freaking time. Man, this is what I'm saying though. It's like just when it's given time, when it's given love, when it's given budget, these games really can flourish. Like, we're seeing it. We are seeing it now. You know, Frontiers, it was the necessary stepping stone to get here. But we're like finally here now. They just need to keep it going. Like, if we can get a game with the scope of Frontiers and just the polish of this game, that's what we need. That's ultimately, like, that's the end goal. That is honestly the end goal for this franchise right now. And it's like, we've done it. We've won. We locked in and we made it through. Sega discovered the groundbreaking concept of interactions between background and foreground. They really did. They really finally did it. Oh my god. Genuinely though, it's like it's crazy because it's like sometimes it can be easy to forget just how much that kind of thing actually does matter. Like, especially in the moment, and especially when a game has like just come out and it's new and everything. Because I remember when Forces came out, I was like, yeah, this game's kind of cool. But then it's like, looking back, it's like, man, it feels so devoid of like anything. Especially compared to this. Alright, and there we go, we're back. There we go, and you can chaos control at the end here as well, just to get that little bit of extra time. Shadow's only 6 months old while doing this shit, by the way. How many months? Sorry, that meme is ooh. Listen, man, I was gone from the internet for a little while, okay? I'm catching up. Forces is terrible. See, I don't even think it's a terrible game. Like, there's a lot to enjoy about it, but like, it's just, man, if that game had like half the love that was clearly put into this, it could have been so much more. And this level absolutely proves that. And we're not even done. We still got Act 2, which is also a really good level, by the way. But yeah, here we go. Now we're in rain set heights, I guess. It's a little harder to tell what time of day it is, but I guess that's kind of the flaw with calling it that. Because like, what if it's nighttime? Is it nighttime heights? Is it morning heights? That sounds a little too pleasant though, right? Wait. No. I had so much time to do that and I hesitated. I completely hesitated. So yeah, the fun thing about this level though is they actually bring back, whoa, those guys. I wasn't trying to get clapped by them though. But yeah, they brought back those guys from the episode Shadow levels, so that's really cool. For the two of you that probably actually played those. Oh my god. I mean, in a way though, you know, this game essentially is what episode Shadow was to Forces for generations. Just, you know, hella extended. It's basically just that, but on like complete absolute crack. And yes, it is peak. There we go. Oh wait, there's another chain of them that I think spawns there, but I didn't do it right. I got a little ahead of myself there. Alright, there we go. The level design of Forces is impressively bad. My god damn. I mean, to be fair, you got to remember that they had like a year to actually work on the game. At least that's how the story goes when it comes to Forces development. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. So I mean, you know, all things considered, it is a miracle that game is even like half as functional as it is. But you know, that's the thing. You know, they spent so much time making it so that it's functional that, you know, there wasn't really a lot of time left for anything else worth a damn. So you know, that's why the game is as bland as it is. Yeah, I mean, look, at this point, I doubt we're gonna get another Forces. I doubt anything like that's gonna happen. Because like at this point, I think they know to just absolutely lock in, especially with how popular the movies have been. It's like you can't get away with just half-assing these games anymore. Because there's a lot more eyes on it now than there was back in 2017. Also, the fact that you actually freaking destroy the guy's arm and kick it away with chaos control, perfect, just perfect. Oh my god. I'm gonna go watch a different vid, but I'm subscribed to your channel, so I'm gonna join back later, but bye. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Shout out to you. You said the same thing 13 years ago after Generations. I mean, I was just getting into Sonic at the time, so, you know. I can't really speak on that. But also, like, yeah, at the end of the day, we're in a very different era now than we were back then. So I don't think there's really anything to worry about. Like, the Sega now is not the same Sega that it was in the early 2010s. For better or worse, but I would probably say mostly better. Here we go. Shadow and Maria finally meet. This must be just like this story is just traumatizing, bro. Like, as far as Shadow is concerned, these guys are ghosts. Mario.
From a point in time,
Yo.
Disaster. Perhaps I can change their fate.
He wants to stop him from, you know.
Are you all right?
Can he really do that though?
I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
Dang. So he really wants to save him. Is he going to be able to do it though? I mean, that's another question entirely. All right, what does Gerald have to say? Oh god, do I have to voice act these two?
Shadow.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Yo, Shadow the Hedgehog Sega 1, thank you for the first time chat. How's it going? My guess is that you probably like this game. I've deduced that... Wait, hold on. I've deduced that we're in some kind of temporal anomaly. Therefore, I thought it better not to interact with too many elements to prevent a paradox from occurring. Okay. I hope that was good. But you've been acting rather boldly, so perhaps I've been too cautious? Anything else? I'll continue to study the anomaly. If I find anything pertinent, I'll inform you right away.
Very good.
Be careful. Alright, there we go. There's Mr. Gerald. Dude, just copy Eggman's voice? But why would I do that? Also, I can't do Eggman's voice to save my life. Oh god, alright, here's Maria. Shadow, when did you become so strong and confident? Oh my god!
Careful, Shadow.
Please be careful out there. Those aliens are fearsome.
Shadow.
Oh, Shadow! You were just getting so comfortable aboard the Ark when all of this happened. I hope all the staff are doing okay. They've all really warmed up to you. So there you go. That gives you a little bit more perspective as to just whereabouts these guys were from. Timeline-wise, you know, Shadow's just getting accustomed to life on the Ark, which really does... It just stings, man. It just stings. You know, not just for us as players knowing what happens, but also just in the story for Shadow, you know? This is some traumatizing shit that he's going through here. It's like, what do you do? Is that Shadow the Hedgehog from the hit franchise Sonic the Hedgehog? I really think it might be. Holy shit. we equal Sonic fans. But, you know, you also can't speak for everyone. You got to remember that. Oh my god. Like, you know, not everyone enjoys the era that we're in right now, if you can believe it. Which is fine, you know, they're allowed to think that. They'd be a little stupid, but they're allowed to think it. Oh my god. No, but for real though, have your own opinion. Don't ever, you know, don't let other people you know, cloud your own judgment. Obviously, you know, knowing other opinions can help you form your own, but don't let it ever entirely dictate how you feel about something, because that just doesn't make sense. You know, experience media on your own. Find what you enjoy and extrapolate what you can from that. And speaking of things we enjoy, challenge acts. I like the challenge acts. I think they're actually quite fun. You know, Gun is pretty shit at their job. The Ark is a prime example. They explicitly went there to destroy all evidence when all they did was shoot a 13-year-old, kidnap a scientist, and freeze the biggest form of evidence aboard the Ark. That's literally all they did, including shutting down the Ark. I mean, it was more just supposed to be a cover-up. Because, like, because I actually haven't read the Gerald's diary yet. I was thinking of maybe doing that for a video at some point. But from what I understood, wasn't it that like Gunn was like funding Gerald? Oh my god. Like Gunn was like funding Gerald and all his research and everything. And then he started experimenting with all the like ultimate life form shit, and then they were like, what the hell are you doing up there? And then that's when they decided to raid it. So like the whole thing, I think the whole thing was supposed to like obviously shut down operation, but also cover it up. Essentially, like, you know, basically wipe their own involvement from it. Obviously, most of that stuff pretty much ended up coming out to the public anyway, with the events of SA2. But you know. They tried. Alright, here we go. So yeah, something else that's worth pointing out is later on, you're gonna get you actually get a third challenge gate for each act, which basically is the hard mode version of a previous challenge. So I think in this zone's case, you get a harder version of this mission with all the spikes. A cover-up that still had the prototype within the very thing they tried to stop. They are shit at their job. But like, where was the Biolizard though? Do we know? Because like, as far as the game goes, he just kind of shows up. Like, where was he? Like, where was he hiding? Because he obviously came from somewhere. Oh my god. You gotta love how all the missions for this are just like avoid the spiky balls. Honestly, this kind of is like a Sonic Forces like extra level, which I would know as one of the 3 people that ever played those. It's like those little extra missions where they would just do like a little portion of like the same level, but you just kind of dodge some more obstacles, basically, which is literally what this is. Granted, it's better designed. Chaos Control or something, I don't know. But like, where did he Chaos Control from? Or to? Maybe there was like a little hidden safe room that he was just kind of staying in. He was just chilling in for 50 years, casually. Or maybe whatever Gerald's like Ark protocol was involved like releasing it, because you know we could probably guess that maybe it was in stasis, kind of like Shadow was for all that time, and then maybe Gerald's whole like thing with the Ark kind of released him. Oh, by the way, speaking of Gerald and his diary. Holy crap. You can Chaos Spear these floating things here. And it will drop a page from Gerald's diary. There's 24 to collect in total, I think. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. Some of them are only available during a certain point in the game, by the way. So do keep an eye out for that. Same with some collection boxes. I think it was just a chamber in the core of the Ark suffering until Sonic and Shadow put him down. I made that sound very dark for no reason. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just SA2, bro. SA2 in general just has some really dark concepts. And it's really refreshing to see that they're like actually not afraid to like shy away from that anymore. Because for a long time they really were. Alright, there we go. So this mission here is really cool. Oh my god. It actually like fully revolves around these eagle guys. I think going down this way might be a little bit faster. Or at least maybe you get more rings. I don't remember exactly. And there we go. Easy. Maria's diary is going to be in the next game, calling it. She probably had one laying around somewhere. The only thing is, though, is that would Gunn have, you know... Would Gunn have really thought it'd be worth seizing that compared to, like, Gerald's? Maybe. For all they know, she was up to some crazy shit, too. You know, we can't take any risks here. At least that's how I would logic it. But yeah, as far as Gerald's diary is concerned, though, like... We have Eggman's parentage basically confirmed. Like we've seen Eggman's dad, so that's kind of insane. He also has an uncle, who I guess would be Maria's father. And there we go. That mission was very easy. All you got to do is just destroy the boxes. But I just want to know who the mother is. Like, who is Eggman's mother? I gotta wonder, you know. And is she proud of her son? Are any of these guys still alive? There's a good chance they're probably all dead. I want to know if Eggman has some like regular ass family members who are embarrassed being related to him. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking his parents are like ashamed of him. And that's why we never see them. Because what did it say his father was? I think it said he was oh, what was it? I want to say it was like a mechanic, but I think it might have been something more sophisticated than that. And then I think the brother was a biologist. Oh my god. Eggman is most likely the only one left alive in the Robotnik family. Either that or he just left him. See, I have an interesting theory about that, because I think it's also confirmed. I think it's also confirmed that Maria has a little sister who may or may not still be out there, and also may or may not be that one pink-haired character that is like showing up everywhere for no reason. And the reason I think that is because I saw a post at some point that had pointed out that that character's outfit is kind of similar to Maria's. A little bit. Like, they have the same kind of jacket going on. So I'm like, maybe. So I don't know. There's a lot. This game has raised a lot of questions. Name drop, maybe. I just want to know what the fuck the deal with this character is, because it's like, it was so weird. And also, she appears in a billboard in Sonic 3. So it's like, what is going on here? Like this mystery character that we know nothing about. You know, is this like, is she gonna be a big deal? Like, what kind of thing are we thinking here? My initial guess was that she's some kind of multiverse character. Like, think like Madam Web from Spider-Man, basically. Because, like, why would she show up in the movie universe? You know, why would that be a thing? Before any other any other character who is instantly more recognizable to be like an Easter egg for fans. Like, why that one? That just seems like a little bit too much of a deep cut for it to be like a wink and a nod. Like, I think there might be more to it than that. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the problem. Oh my god. And I will never be normal about this franchise a day in my life. Like, as long as there is shit to talk about, and there will be shit to talk about, I'm gonna keep yapping. I still want to know how we have humans like Eggman, but also stylized humans in Unleashed, but also realistic humans all coexisting. I just don't think about it too much. I think that's I think that's what it comes down to. I think we just gotta not think about it, to be honest. To be fair though, it's like that's just one of the ways that Sonic is kind of like Dragon Ball. Because like what the fuck is Chaozu? You know? Like, that's not a guy. And he's just walking around casually. And then you got like animal furry dudes as well, and like regular ass people. Like Sonic is just Dragon Ball. Like, it's the same. They have the exact same world building. Alright, there we go. And that's not even getting into all the actual fucking aliens that exist in that universe. Imagine if we see a Gerald and Maria grave and the mystery sister of Maria just mourning there. I'd pay to see it. That would be an insane post-credit scene for the next Sonic game. Like, imagine that's just a post-credit scene and that like sets up the next game after that or some shit. That would be wild. And then it's like the next game starts out and she's like getting revenge on Gun after all these years. For what they did. I don't know. That would be kind of crazy. Make her into a villain. Alright, and there we go. Shut the fuck up about Sonic being the same as Dragon Ball. I'm tired of hearing it. You're only tired of hearing it because it's the truth, okay? It's the same shit. It's a franchise where a spiky-haired protagonist has a golden super form. And there are 7 magical artifact MacGuffins that you can use to grant your wishes. It's the same shit. I don't think Gun has been around ever since Force has happened. They do say that. But like they do say that like Eggman basically completely took out Gun. But like, I don't know. I feel like at least part of it probably survived. But here we go. Metal Overlord is back from Heroes. By the way, Does anyone happen to know who voices him here? Because I remember people saying it was Roger, but I don't think it is. I don't think this is Roger. I think I get why people were saying that though, because in Heroes, obviously, Ryan did the voice for Neo Metal / Metal Overlord / Metal Madness, whatever the frick, whatever form he's in. So, you know, it makes sense, you know, having the voice actor for Sonic also do Metal Sonic, but I don't think that's the case here, at least. So if anyone knows the voice actor, let me know. Ray Chase? Oh, okay. There's so many. It's interesting, right? Because there's so many like anime dub voice actors in the Sonic cast. So it's like if you watch, if you watch enough anime dubs, you're gonna start to really recognize a lot of these guys. Okay. Yeah. So something really cool about this fight is right there. If you use Chaos Control, he actually calls you out for it because he has the ability too. Oh damn! I didn't get the fast cycle, so I don't think I can get. I don't think I can get an S rank now. You have to beat him just a little bit before he gets to that phase. But yeah, this is probably the hardest like regular S rank to get in the entire game. Obviously, that's not counting the actual hard mode missions. Yeah, you got to make sure you're hitting him with all this shit. Alright, there we go. It's not the truth. I don't think the Chaos Emeralds could even grant wishes. Oh my god. I mean, bro, they literally say it turns your thoughts into power. Like, I don't think it gets more wishier than that. That doesn't even make sense. But you know what I'm saying. You get the point. Hold on, I'll read the rest of that in a second. Once I make this guy regret having ever challenged him. Okay, so what I tried to do there, that didn't really work out. Hold on, let me do it again. I still wonder if Sega told GameFam about the Sonic X Shadow stuff, because a lot of stuff was added before this game was announced, was added to Speed Sim. Really? I remember Sonic Speed Simulator. I remember when I like grinded that game out for like 3 months straight. After it came out. I played that shit so much. Because that game was actually really fun to move around in. And then they updated it at some point to like add the boost, and then I feel like the game got less fun to play. And then there was all the controversy that happened around them, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Friendly reminder to all studios out there, by the way, please, for the love of God, pay your developers fairly. It's not that hard to do. They're the whole reason you make money in the first place, so just do it. It's not science. It doesn't take a goddamn genius to figure that out. There we go. Alright, so we there we go. Alright, that's how you're supposed to do it. We got him down to half health on time. They can use IDW characters now, which is neat. Yeah, I saw they're adding Tangle to the game. I'm telling you, we're getting one step closer every time to having IDW characters in the main series, and I really can't wait for that to happen. I really like the IDW characters. They're great. Yo, hey, what's up, Boss Riptor? How's it going? How's it going? We are playing Shadow Generations. The peakage of peak. How's it going? How's it going? Ugh. So I gotta say, this remix of What I'm Made Of, it is hitting. It is hitting. It's only like it's a very minor remix. It's more like a remaster, if anything. Like, they kind of remastered it. It definitely sounds a lot like it definitely sounds a lot higher quality than the original. But it's really not all that different. And here we go. Also, the dialogue in all the boss fights is so good, man. It's so good. This motherfucker still thinks he's the real Sonic after everything. And there we go. Tangler's already in, and so is Phantom Rider. Oh, that's what that's from. See, I'm not actually caught up on IDW. I'm actually very far behind. So, yeah, I didn't know what that was when I saw that. Bro, already got the platinum. You say already like this game hasn't been out for over a month. I could have done it faster. I could have done it way faster. Also, Shadow and Vegeta being rivals to the main character isn't a fucking character trait. That's like saying Sasuke from Naruto and Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the same guy. Amy and Chi-Chi aren't the same. Tails and Krillin aren't the same. Okay. No. Knuckles and Piccolo are the same. They are the same character, bro. They are the same character. Stoic, strong guy who is at first a rival to the main hero. Eventually warms up and has a heart of gold underneath it all. It's the same character. It's the same guy. Come on. The whole comparison of Sonic versus Dragon Ball needs to stop. I'm ranting right now because of it. Jesus Christ. Listen, man. It was literally inspired. That's not a character. How is that not a character trait? I just listed 5 different character traits. Maria. She's alive.
To create Shadow. Now it seems that we all have to pay.
From Gerald's perspective, though, this is actually. I mean, Shadow kind of technically already knows all this.
That symbol. They're all connected.
But this is the first time he's actually really saying it, which is
Maria's
interesting.
illness couldn't be treated on her.
It's off how Gerald and Maria are shorter now, though.
Better manage her condition on the arm.
Maria's Maria's about the same. Gerald thinned out. He's not he does not have the same build that he used to. Then again, I guess this is like incident Gerald. So maybe at some point between now and then he gains a little bit of weight, but he's definitely a lot slimmer here than he is over there. Maria was super tall in SA2 and Shadow. Was she really that much taller than she is here, though? I honestly never even noticed.
Black Doom wanted me to make the perfect
Maria's a zoophile? What the hell does that mean?
Are all part of his grand design. You two are linked by blood. As you grow in power, so does he.
It's true. Black Doom is technically Shadow's second father. He's already got 2 dads. What a progressive king.
Over your body and be reborn.
Which one is the guardian of an artifact of infinite power? Both! They technically both are.
I'll take this power and use it as my own.
Well, at least before... Well, technically before Piccolo fused with Kami, but, you know. Yeah. Actually, no, because if he... No, wait. I forgot what the rules are. They still disappear if he dies, right? So technically they both are. That Dragon Balls don't have infinite power, you genuine buffoon. They grant wishes, motherfucker. How is that not infinite power? There's a reason why motherfuckers are looking for them constantly. Like, I don't get it. Am I missing something? It's okay. You can keep coping, but everybody knows this. It's an accepted. There's limits to the Dragon Ball. Sure. There are limits to what wishes you can grant, but the fact that it grants wishes, that's kind of crazy. Have you not watched the series or read the manga? I'm almost convinced you haven't. I've never seen anyone try and like deny it this much. It's so obvious, bro. The inspiration is like it's almost a parody at this point. Dragon Ball was a huge inspiration for Sonic. I think you'd be blind to not see that. The parallels run very deep. Now we got the Doom Morph. We out here morphing. This is my least favorite one. Like, I get how it works. It took me a while. But it's kind of janky. It's kind of very janky. It's not super consistent to use. Of course, Dragon Ball inspired Sonic. I'm not saying that it's... Okay, but no one is. Like, that, like... At that point, you'll get... Like, we're getting into semantics here. I think everybody knows that. Like, everybody knows it's not the same thing. Like, it's just that... There's a lot of elements that are clearly... very obviously inspired. Like, that's the argument that's being made here. They're like... I think, like, to deny that, you would genuinely have to just not be paying attention. So yeah, no, like, obviously, no one's literally saying it's the same shit. Because, you know, obviously not. One is a video game franchise, one is an anime manga series that also happens to have video games. But yeah, there we go. Alright, we got it. So yeah, Chaos Island from Sonic Frontiers made into a traditional boost formula level. Isn't this kind of crazy, you know? I always, like, ever since Frontiers came out, I always wondered, like, if they ever did, like, how could they adapt the open zones into actual, like, standard levels? And honestly, this is pretty much exactly how I would have imagined it. So, great. I think they did a good job. I think they did a pretty stellar, fantastic job with this. Alright, this is another remix here that I didn't love at first, but definitely grew on me the more I played.
This is the ultimate power.
Which I think is really the big thing with this. So yeah, just to kind of explain the Doom Morph though, the squid. The way it works is you latch onto those like balls of chaos, I guess. And obviously they transform you into it. And from there, you can use those balls to swing up and get to higher places, or you can kind of essentially slingshot off of them. So if I grab... Okay, well, it didn't let me do it. I was going to say, if I grab that one there, and then swing so that I'm underneath it, and then let go of the button, it basically would launch me all the way up. That's pretty much how that works. So there you go, for anyone who was a little confused as to how that thing functions. Because I don't feel like the game does a great job of really properly explaining it. So yeah, I was a little stuck on how to use it at first, effectively, but I think I get it now. Just sometimes it can be a little unresponsive. It can be a bit unwieldy. So that's really the main thing you just got to worry about with it. Is that yeah, sometimes it can kind of have a bit of a mind of its own. All right, if you hit those switches, by the way, you pretty much get to skip this whole section, which is kind of awesome. There we go. Woo! Alright, and we up.
Chaos control.
Ah! Yeah, but you're saying the characters are the same between Dragon Ball and Sonic, said Knuckles and Piccolo are the same character. Yeah, but like I'm obviously exaggerating. Like it's obviously a joke. And I think when most people are saying things like that, it's the same. So like, you know, yeah, I thought that would be pretty obvious to pretty much anyone who was actually listening to my tone of voice. But you know, whatever. Whatever. You go off, I guess. Ah. Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the level. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at that. That actually isn't my fastest time, by the way. I got like a, I think I might have gotten something around like a 2:30 on this before. But you gotta just let me cook. you gotta let me cook. I might show my 100% file after this actually, just to flex on them a little bit. All right, let's do Act 2. The crazy thing is actually we've only got like 2 bosses and a zone left after this. Oh, and obviously the challenge acts, but you know, the only ones we have left to do are for this zone. So, you know, we're good. We have everything we need. Oh my god. Whoa. And we up. Guess I'm stupid then. Don't worry, you're good. I just think, you know, you just gotta relax, man. You just gotta chill sometimes. It's really never that deep. It's really never that deep. Like as a fan of both series, you know, it's fun to look at the ways that they are similar. Obviously, you know, you would actually have to be stupid to think it is the same thing, but yeah, it's definitely there. It's definitely there, and a lot of it might even be in ways you wouldn't realize. Alright, ow, ow, ow. I got hit by that stupid thing. Alright. I don't know what the deal with these platforms are, by the way. This was like never a thing in the original level. It's just, it's really funny that they had a whole gimmick. One of the challenge acts pretty much revolves entirely around that as well. So it's like, I don't know what was up with that. They just kind of made that up. But I think it's very interesting that the Frontiers level is the one that heavily utilizes the squid power-up. It's almost as if they knew. Well, so look, it's the logo in the background. The one that kind of ended up not really meaning anything. Did they ever... Oh my god. Like the girl that looks so much like Amy. There is... Oh yeah, so... so I've been rewatching Z. And Emma's been watching it for the first time. And during the Cell Saga, there's a shot of like a bunch of people. And one of them, dead ass, looks like classic Amy. Like it's the same outfit, same color scheme and everything. It's hilarious. Like I forgot, I just maybe wasn't paying attention before, but I never realized that character was there. I might see if I can like grab a screen grab of it and post it in the Discord, but it's really funny.
I found you, Shadow.
The blue hedgehog.
It's a hint for their next game, Sonic Rangers. Oh man, Sonic Rangers.
You have something
Also,
I need.
I think this is the best cutscene in the entire series.
Emerald and I have a date with a monster.
There is not a CG cutscene.
Then it'll be a date to die for.
Like this shit is so peak. Watch, like you gotta watch this, bro. They got peak Sonic and Shadow dialogue right here with the Heroes reference. And then they get the shot. The shot. And it's like the best looking version of it. The only thing I can't help but just wish that it actually was a boss fight, but like, man, the cutscene is good enough where it's like I don't even care. This shit is so raw, dude. It's like when do we ever get this level of action in just a regular cutscene? Like when does that ever happen? It's so good, bro.
Nice hustle, but I won this one. So I'm taking the emerald. See ya.
That's right, he's taking the emerald, but you know, what emerald is he taking? You know? What's going on there? And here's Rouge.
I finally found
Swooping
you,
in.
And what What do I see? Sonic defeating you.
Time Eater opened a portal for them to beef. Why is there an ass shot, by the way? Can we talk like that is a straight up ass shot. Sonic team, you're not slick. We know what you're trying to do. We know you're trying to get those sales. And there we go, the continuity. The continuity. And they actually use it in the plot. Perfect. Perfect. Genuinely, that is so good. I love that. Like the first time I played this and that scene came up, I was like, this is genius writing. It's just straight up genius writing. Like, oh my god, it's so good, dude. So good. All right, what does Rouge have to say? Do I have to voice act Rouge? Do I really have to do it? Oh god. I'm glad we can link back up. I know you'll be a big help. I'll keep scouting around and gather intel for you. The sooner we're out of here, the better. I can't believe you went to all that trouble to give Sonic that fake. You're such a softie, but he'll know it's a fake soon, so hurry up. Get this. He's being helped by his younger self from the past. They act the same, but his past self is a lot quieter. You'd like him. Anyway, I'll keep tabs on Sonic and his friends and update you. And watch out for that giant flying time-eating monster. It's a jerk. There we go. Also, first time we've heard a character theme since Black Knight. Really? You know what? Yeah. I guess in a cutscene at least. Yeah, it must be. That's wild. we really did just time travel back to the frickin' like 2000s with this game. But with less of the kind of janky, unpolished gameplay that some of those games have. Just more in terms of the story elements and presentation, which is great, you know. That's all really good stuff that matters pretty much equally as much. All right, and there we go. Woo! So yeah, we've made it to this underground area where the music conspicuously changes to something a lot creepier. It's almost as if, you know, this is like the deep recesses of time, and it's almost as if the white space itself is trying to hide something away here, but what could it be? And also, this one requires 4 keys? Wow. Whatever this boss is, they sure don't want us to fight it. They're sure trying to keep him hidden. I wonder who it could be. And there's a certain chat message that is on the screen that you can read. But I'm not going to read it, because I want to just keep the suspense going. Even though you can clearly see it's on the screen. But I want to keep the suspense going. You know, just a little bit, you know what I mean? But before we get to that, we've got to do some challenge missions here. Back on good old Kaos Island. Wait, is there one I'm missing? I forgot to do one over here. Huh. My bad. The Time Eater did not want to let him out. Shadow did them all a favor by sealing him again, so he doesn't destroy all of time and space. It's true. But, like many things in this game, an old wound is about to get opened. But this time it's not really a wound in Shadow's past, and more of a wound upon time itself. So, you know, we'll confront that in just a minute. Don't you worry. We will get there. This place reminds me of Twilight Town. Twilight Town Underground from Kingdom Hearts 365. And bro, what? Why are Kingdom Hearts titles like that? Who thought that was okay? All right, here we go. You know what though? I think I didn't do any of these challenges. I actually completely forgot. Alright, so it's gonna be a little bit before we can actually fight the man. But we'll get there. Death Egg Robot Panic. Reach the goal in time while avoiding the Death Egg Robot. Alright. Again, man, I just really want to say it's so cool just how much more interactive the stage elements are. Not just, obviously not just in this level compared to Forces, but just in general. Like, it really feels like the background elements in this game are never just background elements. Like it's always stuff you can interact with. Oh my god, sorry. It's always stuff that you can experiment with. Like it's really cool. They did just an absolutely bang up job with it all around. They just found Saint Nicholas's tomb in Turkey. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's, huh? The real actual Santa law? No way, no fucking way. On big Christmas month, 2024. The question is though, how did they only find it now? You know, were they all in such denial that he was a real person that like it just never happened? The Santa Law does go crazy. They fucking what? Listen, man, I've been saying this from day one, bro. Santa Claus was real. Your motherfuckers just simply didn't have the Christmas spirit. All right. They used to laugh at me for saying Santa was real. But I always believed. I was always a believer from day one. Feeling jolly, and anyone who denies Santa is a fucking Grinch. That's what I'm saying, man. And then, you know what they say about Grinches, man? They do be the mean ones. Oh my god. Speaking of the Grinch, by the way. So Sonic 3 is going to be a Christmas movie, right? Can we potentially get, now hear me out, can we potentially get a Jim Carrey Grinch scene in Sonic Movie 3? Could that really happen? Like who, like what do I got to do, you know? How many tickets do I got to buy? Alright, here we go. Oh man, this one. So, yeah, the first time I played this mission here, yeah, I had no idea how the Doom Morph worked. So this shit was incredibly frustrating. This one, like, actually took me a while to get all the collectibles in, because I was like, I did not understand how it worked. But now, it's as easy as that. I knew he was real. I never stopped believing after my mother told me he was fake. Fucking non-believers. Your own mother told you that he was fake? Damn. Now that's actually fucked up. Oh my god.
Chaos control.
You know, getting told Santa is fake by your own parents is like, that's actually crazy work. Like, if I'm a parent, I wouldn't do that shit. Like, I would need my child to grow up with a childlike sense of wonder, alright? And believing in Santa is very much part of that. Alright. So we're out here, we're chaosing, we're controlling. We're just, we really are the ultimate power. Chat. Collectively, that is what we are. Only way I can see a Grinch reference is maybe when Eggman's getting his new suit. He has a bunch of old Eggman suits alongside the outfits of Carrie's former roles. That would be a good way to do it. That would absolutely be a good way to do it. Yeah, just like a little throwaway. It's like, I don't know, man. I feel like it would almost be a missed opportunity if they didn't do it, because we already know there's going to be some kind of Christmassy scenes in there. So yeah, you know, maybe. All right, here we go. So this is the one I was talking about that pretty much revolves around these like gondola platform things that move up and down. It's a fun enough mechanic, but yeah, it's just like, it's weird. Like this wasn't really like a thing. And I know it probably would have been kind of ambitious for a side mission, but they 100% should have put the pinball in here. How funny would that have been if they put the goddamn Chaos Island pinball minigame in? I mean, they got Casino Night and Base Generations, so you know, we're like halfway there. We got the pinball part down, just not the part where it's like janky as hell, and can either take you anywhere between 2 minutes and 15 to complete it. Damn, I didn't get the collectible, man. Oh no, it's not a complete run. But you know, it also really doesn't need to be. To be honest, most of that collectible stuff anyway, I wouldn't have even done that on stream in the first place. So yeah, most likely anyways. So you know, you're not really missing. You're not missing any content you would have gotten otherwise if like I had been there when the game first dropped. And you know, as such, next week we're going to be playing Sonic Generations, so keep an eye out for that. But since it's only Sonic Generations, and you know, I can realistically beat the game in like maybe 2 hours or less. We might throw something else in there, so maybe we could do some Sparking Zero. I don't know, that might be fun because we didn't get to cover that yet. Or maybe like a game of Mario Party. I don't know. I might do a little poll. So keep an eye out on the Discord because that's probably where that will be, and in the community post because I want to start. Obviously including the YouTube community polls and stuff. Also, I did not do that the right way. Chaos control. All right, there we go. Yep. There we go. Yeah, look at his gameplay. Ooh, look at his gameplay. Oh, damn it. You motherfucker. I mean, I got here a lot quicker. Ow. Okay, well, we made it to the end pretty easily. And, yeah, that was the final challenge mission of the game. Good stuff. Yeah. You know, it's interesting, though, because, in a lot of the pre-release interviews, they said that Shadow Generations would be a little bit shorter than Sonic Generations in terms of the like overall game time. I don't think that's true. This game has a little bit more to it because like the cutscenes for one thing are like a lot longer. There also is more of them, I want to say. So you know, obviously if you're like watching the cutscenes and everything like that could make it longer. But also the levels are longer, but then there's also not as many zones or bosses. So yeah, there's elements where I could see how it might be considered shorter, but I don't know. I honestly wouldn't say it is. Like by now, I could honestly be done with Generations. But you know, we still have a whole nother zone left to do after this and the final boss. But here we go. Hidden away.
What is this? A seal of some sort?
He's back. He's fucking back. Here we go. There's a little demon spawn. What are those things called anyway? I don't even know. His little underlings, his mephalings. That's what I'm gonna call them from now on, the mephalings. And there he is. He's back. I love that he tries to use the same move that killed Sonic as well. That's kind of goated. He's kind of crazy for that. It didn't work on Shadow though. That's why he's goated. So there we go. So his whole motivation is that, yeah, obviously after the events of 06 were erased from time, he wants to put himself back in the timeline. This motherfucker's like, oh, I'm trying to run the fade a second time. All right, let me out of here. But we're not going to let that happen, of course, naturally. But yeah, and they switched up. They switched up the voice actor. You know, it's not Dan Green this time, but I feel like the new dude does a good job. I want to say it's. I want to say it's Robbie Damon voicing Mephiles. Oh my god. The clones don't have a canon name. Damn. That's unfortunate. But yeah, and if, for those of you who don't know, Robbie Daymond, I think, voices Akechi in Persona. Whoa, whoa! What just happened to my PC? What the fuck just happened to my PC? Are we good? Are we still alive? I think we're good. Are we okay? Did that pick up on we're alive? Okay, good. Did that pick up on the freaking stream, by the way? I just got like 5 Windows errors for some reason. My PC has been mad slow, by the way. I hear you. Yeah. It looks good. It looks good. But yeah, no, that was weird. It did? What the fuck happened? I didn't even see it. I didn't even see what just happened. It was like a split second, and I saw my stream thing just completely dip to 0. So I was like, oh god. Yeah, that was weird as hell. That was weird as hell. Well, it seems like we're good, so I guess we'll keep it moving. Oh my god. Ah, there we go. Got him. And there we go. So yeah, obviously the big thing with this fight is you want to use Doom Blast and knock him into the pillars there. Now we're in phase 2. And then now he's going to bring out all his clones. Alright. Yeah, anyway, like I was saying though, yeah, Robbie does a good job here voicing Mephiles. He's great. It makes me wish we could hear more of him. And given obviously what is about to happen here, I doubt we're gonna get that. But wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it just be so nice? Alright, that line is raw, by the way. Like, we're so back to... We're genuinely, like, so back with the crazy-ass, like, Shadow one-liners. Like, bro, we've been missing that for so long. Damn. Alright, there we go. And there we go, we got him. Alright, now it's time for the multi-Mephiles attack. But we're not gonna let him do that. And there we go. Look, bro. Look at the weight. Like, why does he do this, bro? This shit is... this is unnecessary, man. Like, this is bullying. Man, that line is so good, bro. It's so good. Look at this. Oh, my God. Bro. What were they doing that day in the studio, man? Why were they cooking? Oh my god, it's perfect. Like, it's actually perfect. Best boss in the game, by the way. I think the Mephiles fight is my favorite. Like, just from a story perspective, like gameplay mechanics wise, like, it's really solid. And there we go. They cooked up a 6-star Sunday roast back there. Like, god, for real, man. Oh my god. It's actually crazy how hyped this game is. Like, this is... Hoo-wee! This is really something. Alright, here we go. It's Gerald and Maria. I haven't really been checking back with the other characters too much, so I might do a little bit of that before we head into the finale here, just to show it off. But pretty much after every zone you beat, the characters will have new dialogue. Alright, here he goes.
Never serve you. He's nothing like you.
Tell him. It sure does. Alright, watch this line that Shadow says right here.
The warrior that will destroy you.
Oh my god, bro. This is Shadow the Hedgehog, man. This is Shadow the Hedgehog. He died in 2010, but he's finally back in 2024. Yes, sir. Spotify just recommended me a Christmas playlist, and I'm just fed up already. Oh man.
What do you think he means? He learned from our last encounter.
I surmise you defeated him at some point in the future. He has grown
That's
a new
right.
body and used the nebulous nature of time in white space to accelerate his plans for revenge.
He's right. No more
So yeah, it's really
mistakes.
cool
This time,
because
crush every last one of them.
you can tell you like the thing is that Black Doom is like he's really taking advantage of this whole thing.
To see you so full of anger.
It just goes to show like how much of an actual like mastermind the guy is.
I named you Shadow. Because without light, there's only darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do
Now you know
understand?
I'm not convinced that like
Don't want you to be driven by
I'm not convinced that a teenage girl is like that. You know, what like how would you say it?
in your heart.
Like there's no way she's that philosophical about things. I don't buy it for a second. But that being said, I do think it makes a lot of sense that that's his name with that explanation. Like that's like strangely deep. But then again, she's probably also a super genius like the rest of her family, but obviously she never really got to live to prove that. So, you know, what do I know? I mean, she grew up around Gerald. Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting at just now. Like for all we know, Maria could have ended up being like the smartest one in the whole family, but like I guess we just will never know. All right, let's talk about it. So, hanging out with Maria and the professor again, huh? You worked so hard to put your past behind you, and now here it is staring at you in the face. Cherish his time with them, but don't forget, you've moved on. You aren't the Shadow they knew from 50 years ago. She's right though, hard as it is to say. So, just a thought, but we're kind of in a hub between time periods, right? Do you think it'd be safe if I grabbed a few treasures while we're here? You know, before high-tech security gets invented. Then again, if I take them from the past, they don't exist to become valuable relics. Never mind. I mean, you know, but also no one would know, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Omega seem happy to hear from me? Wait, were you two actually worried for my well-being? Oh, you boys are too sweet. The more you deny it, the more I believe it. Damn. Team Dark is back. Team Dark is real. Team Dark is forever. You know, it's wild because like I feel like it was only just recently that they were saying that like Team Dark just isn't a thing.
Observation.
But then it's like it's very obvious now that they definitely are again. Alright, let's talk back to Omega. Black Arms weaponry is organic in origin. This means they grow their firearms. This is one of my favorite ones, actually. Shadow, you are part Black Arms. Therefore, I surmise you should be able to turn your hand into a gun. He should though, right? Like, come on. I mean, technically he does with Chaos Spear in a way. Professor Gerald built the Eclipse Cannon. It is one of the mightiest weapons in history. He researched the ultimate life form to cure all disease and preserve life. Data incompatible. Inquiry. What kind of man was he? Gerald was definitely a complicated character. Let's just put it that way. Black Doom is the central figure of the Black Arms, an entire alien race devoted to destruction and conquest. Do not look at me like that. I admire their power, not them. I must prove I am more powerful by destroying them. I mean, you're certainly doing a great job of it standing there looking pretty, Omega. Good job. Thank you for your service. His model does look very good, by the way, just to comment on that. But I think all the character models look great here. I know, obviously, some people I mean, from what I've seen at least, I know some people don't like the Sonic Frontiers character models, but I don't know. I think they do a pretty good job for what they are.
Hello?
Let's talk to Orbot and Cubot since we actually haven't done that yet. Oh, hello, Shadow. How are you this fine morning, evening? It's hard to say. No, we weren't building a weapon, honest!
Yes.
Quite so. We found what appears to be the framework of a rocket. Just imagine, if we can complete it, we can slip the bonds. We can slip the bonds of this ceaseless expanse. Yeah, and we can fly out of this white void too. However, we lack the speed and tenacity to search for the necessary parts. You see, and we're lazy.
Shush.
Hush. So, if you don't mind, could you look for parts that could help in the reconstruction? We'll save you a seat on the escape rocket, buddy. There we go. So Shadow can grow a blicky on his hand? I mean, in theory, yeah. Wow! Wow, that's a whole bushel! Or pile! Whatever you call a bunch of parts! And there we go. So yeah, basically, the bolts you collect will... Sorry, that was my washing machine. The bolts you collect will build up into this rocket, and you collect all 80, and something will happen. I'm not going to spoil it for those who didn't get to do it, but what I will say is don't expect a good reward. It's basically just like a little joke thing that you can do just to kind of waste a bit of time, and I guess if you just want to get all the trophies, so there you go. Alright, let's talk to Big.
No, Froggy doesn't talk. I just understand what he's thinking and feeling. He's so lively. He's always running off and getting us into trouble. Huh? How can I be sure I'm fighting the same frog every time? I just know it in my heart.
Ah, they're best buddies.
How do I end up in so many adventures? Gee, I don't know. I prefer to relax and go fishing. But when my friends are in trouble, I have to look out for them. Aren't you the same way?
You know, Big and Shadow are a lot more alike than you would probably first think.
Hey.
Yo, shut the fuck up, I'm listening to the washing machine beat out. That's crazy. This one is another one of my favorite dialogues, actually, here.
Hey, if it's alright, can you teach me how to use chaos control? It would make fishing way easier if I could stop time.
So Big actually does know how chaos control works. Very interesting.
Actually, it might make it too easy. You know what? Never mind. I'm good.
There we go. Oh, wait, yeah, we did that one. There we go. We did all three. You gotta love Big, bro. Big with chaos control would go hard. I think it would go a little too hard. I actually think Big could solo the entire Sonic verse if he knew chaos control. And if he could harness the Emerald's power. Like, he could easily be, like, the most powerful character in canon. When you really do think about it.
So you say you've seen regions you're not familiar with? I would speculate that you've experienced places in the future. Time has very little meaning here. It's reasonable you'd glimpse tomorrow as much as yesterday.
There we go. So kind of elaborating why we're seeing locations from games post-generations. Because obviously, you know, this game is happening at the same time. Beyond the fact that obviously it was easier for the development team to just rip their assets from the most recent games. Anyway, whatever.
You say you encountered a foe you don't remember?
Talking about Mephiles.
The damage done to this time stream may be stirring up echoes of past alterations. Oh, I've studied time manipulation, but I'm no expert on it. All I can offer are my educated guesses.
Shadow.
It seems my theory was correct and time can heal itself to a degree. So long as the pivotal moments in history are restored, the rest will find equilibrium. Do what you must to stop Black Doom. Whatever ripples you create will be nothing in comparison to the evil he would bring.
So Gerald kinda, you know, he kinda knows. He kinda knows, you know, what Shadow's thinking.
No!
Which makes it a little scarier that what actually does go down. That he might actually know what's about to happen.
Shadow, I don't want you to listen to Black Doom. You may share his DNA, but he is not your true family. Your real family loves you and wants you to be safe and happy. That's us, Shadow. Me and Grandfather. Please remember that.
It's so sad, bro. We're not, by the way, I think we can all agree we're not allowed to make Maria jokes again after this game. We're just not allowed. It's just, it can't happen. It just can't happen.
Since the time has been different for you, do you remember our teacher? She was very strict, but I loved learning new things from her. She liked my biology report on Chow very much. You really ought to catch up on your homework, you know. I don't think you ever turned in an assignment.
I think that's a reference to that one Sonic channel artwork, by the way. So that's cool.
The food on the Ark is okay, but I really miss the cooking on Earth. Before I got sick, I went with my family to Spagonia. The food there was amazing. Have you found a favorite food? All I've seen you have is coffee.
Did they? I forgot they freaking referenced that. Yeah, Shadow eats coffee beans, by the way. Like, that's just a thing he does. He just eats coffee beans raw, and then I think he pours the hot water in his mouth after chewing up the coffee beans. This guy's fucking weird, bro. I never knew I needed a Space Colony art game more than now. I mean, I would say be careful what you wish for, because all I can think of is those missions in Shadow the Hedgehog on the Ark, and thinking about that makes me rather not have that, to be honest.
Something calls.
Shadow's just like me, for real. Listen, man, you might have an issue, but then again, Shadow's the ultimate life form, and I'm not, so you know, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Alright, here we go. So we're finally going to permanently unlock the Doom Wings. Here we go. Man, it's so good. Even these animations for you know, gaining the abilities, it's just, there's so much work put into them. They look fantastic. But with that, we are officially entering the end game. You know, after the last playthrough, isn't it so nice to just play a game we can beat in one stream? Isn't it such a breath of fresh air? It's better too, because obviously we stream less now, so having games that go on for longer is obviously going to be, it's going to feel even longer, because, you know, we're going to be physically spending more time with those things than we would have been before. But hey, in terms of streaming more frequently, though, we'll see. I'll kind of see what I can do here and there. Yeah, here we go. And also, this is the first time we're getting to use the Doom Wings in 3D, so that's pretty neat too. All right. That shot is so good. It's just the facial animations, the body language. It's all so much better here. Like, Frontiers was a step into this in terms of the animation, at least for like the main cutscenes. But like this is like where it should be at. Like, if every Sonic game from now on can have like at least the animation quality that this game has, we're going to be sitting pretty good.
I believe in you, son.
Oh, he called him son. He called him son.
It's all right, Maria.
You know, it's been interesting. They've really pushed the whole like family theming a lot with the Eggman family, with the Robotnik family in the games recently. Like with Sage. It's always so interesting to learn more about these guys. Because, you know, before it's like so much of it was just shrouded in mystery.
Fight with your wish.
Also, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Your wish for
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do the thing. He said the wish and he smiled. A genuine Shadow the Hedgehog smile. It wasn't like a smirk. It wasn't that asshole-ish grin that he does whenever he's like fighting Sonic or whatever. No, that was a genuine Shadow the Hedgehog smile. Trademark. We actually finally got it. Huge, 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 huge. That's crazy though. Like when you, like again, it's like one of those things. Like when you really think about it, this character has existed for over 2 decades, and this is the first time we've like seen him earnestly actually smile.
Shadow,
Right.
you are my finest creation.
I have seen many things, uncovered countless mysteries, pushed the very boundaries of science. You, Shadow, are my finest creation. I have every faith you'll put an end to this madness.
Gerald.
When this is over, I think I have an inkling of what comes next.
And there we go. The needle drops. It's confirmed. Gerald knows. Gerald fucking knows, bro. Oh, no. It's so sad. It's so sad. Holy shit.
Your promise to Maria is a good one, but do not let it be your only cause in life. When we are gone, live for yourself. Fulfill your full potential. And again, I made you with limitless potential, so I guess that's a tall order.
Man, just like his grandson.
Shadow,
The
you
confidence.
are my finest creation.
When you were first created, the potential of your power was too great. I fashioned those limiter rings to keep your power in check. Given how you are now, you must not remove them. You would likely explode.
Damn, Shadow's gotten so powerful he can't even take those things off without dying. That's insane.
Only remove them in the most dire of circumstances. You will burn like a raging furnace of energy. But I don't want you to burn out.
I'm so proud of you.
Shadow, I'm so proud of you. You've been through so much, but you stayed true to yourself. I know you can do this. Go, Shadow, go!
I believe in you.
It's not hard to be scared of everything going on, but I've never been afraid, not deep down. Because I know you're here, doing your best to protect us. I'm sure there'll be many more who will feel the same way about you one day.
Damn, she said you're gonna have friends in the future. They're gonna love you.
Don't look so sad, Shadow. I don't know what'll happen after you win. Maybe we won't see each other for a long while.
It's so sad, bro. Like, they gotta stop doing this. They gotta stop doing this, man. Because, like, here's the thing, right? This is for us. They're writing this shit for us. They're trying to hurt you. They're trying to hurt you with this dialogue. Don't let them get to you. Oh my god. It's so sad, man, genuinely. Like, it's tragic. It genuinely is just tragic.
But I love you, and nothing can change that. No matter how far apart we are, my love will always be with you. Please always remember that.
Also, for you weirdos out there, it's more of a brother-sister kind of relationship between them. It's not a relationship. All right, please. I've seen way too many people make that misconception, and it's like, no, just don't. That's not the kind of love they have. All right, there we go. Fly. Shatter my heart into a million pieces. Why don't you? That's what I'm fucking saying, man. Why do they want me to suffer for being a fan?
That professor guy sure is...
Wait, why am I running out of rings when I'm talking to him? Okay.
That professor guy sure is smart. He actually knows a lot about fish and all sorts of life forms.
So did he just talk? Did he talk to Gerald? Did they talk to each other? I guess at least Maria got to talk to Big the Cat before she, you know, ate a cat.
He seems sad though. Like he has a lot on his mind. I invited him to go fishing so he could relax for a bit.
Listen, Big's a king. Big's an absolute king. It's platonic, exactly.
Wow, Maria is so very nice. We've never met, but she acted like we've always been best friends. I told her all about Froggy and all the fish I caught. She had so many questions about where I'm from and where I'm from and where I've been and where I've been and where...
Sorry.
I hope I can take her fishing one day.
Bro, even Big is making... Stop. Big, shut the fuck up. You know not what you speak.
That big thing in the sky sure is spooky. But I've seen you and Sonic running around working really hard to save everybody. I'll stay out of your way and let you finish what you're doing. Froggy, where are you, good buddy? It's about time to go home.
And there we go. Big, of course. Big is great, you know, because he has one thing on the brain constantly. He's a man that knows what he wants. He's truly a man of conviction. You know, he has but one goal in life, and that is to find his fucking frog. And I have nothing but respect for him for that. All right, let me try and do this here before I run out of rings. See what Omega has to say. Alert! Black Doom is nearby. Wait. Black Doom is nearly ready to unleash his full might. Shadow, you have destroyed him before. I am certain you can do it again. I believe in you. Damn. He said, you know what? I might be a robo, but we're homies. All right, we buddies. Even Big is making me upset. Oh my god, Big really is an angel, bro. We don't deserve him. We really don't deserve Big. I will cover you from here when you engage Black Doom. What? Protect Professor Gerald and Maria at all costs? I do not protect. I destroy. However, I can protect. I'm fucking up this dialogue so bad. I can protect them by destroying all who threaten them. There we go. Omega's the GOAT. I am eager to return to normal space and time. It is much easier to tally the units I destroy there. I propose a 2-person bombing expedition on Eggman's base. I am sure it will be worthwhile. Damn, Omega's already holiday planning out here. He's like, you know, as soon as we get out of here, I'm going to go on a nice vacation. And, you know, it's going to be an Eggman's toasty-ass base after I absolutely eviscerate it. You got to love him. You got to love a forward-thinking king. You know, he knows what he wants out of life as well. All right, what's Rouge got to say?
Shadow, look, I don't trust many people. I respect even fewer. You are special. So much so I felt compelled to admit it. You've got a lot going on, and Black Doom is in your head, so I just wanted to say...
Watch out for yourself.
Be careful out here, at the end of it all, okay?
Damn.
And if you need someone after all is said and done, I'm here for you. Ha! Listen to me. I sound like Amy Rose.
Damn. Rouge is honestly such a good homie, bro. She's always been a good friend to Shadow.
You were pretty brutal when you took down the Black Arms before. There's a good chance they'll find a way to revive themselves again.
Foreshadowing for another game, perhaps?
What I'm getting at is, don't hold back.
Take him down.
Tear that creep to pieces.
Anything else?
Sonic and his friends are still tracking down the last of the Chaos Emeralds. We still have time to swap out the fake emerald for the real thing.
Good luck, Shadow.
But that plan hinges on you coming back alive, so don't mess this up.
All right, you got it. Let's go. Woo! But first, I'm gonna probably need to get some rings here because I'm running out very rapidly at that. All right, wait. There we go. All right, that's more than enough. Cool. All right, let's do it. To Black Doom. And to the end of the game. Oh my god. Don't judge our robe romance. The robe romance. Alright. Woo! Also, here's something sneaky. So, if you look over here, there's a... hold on. there is actually a collection box right up there for a piece of music. So, try not to miss this. Because it is very easy to miss. But there you go. You get the blue falcon from Shadow the Hedgehog. Very cool. Woo! Oh my god. Which, if you missed our Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough, whoa, make sure to go check it out. Yeah, that boss was named after the actual blue falcon from F-Zero. Because, you know, Sega had actually developed F-Zero GX for the Nintendo GameCube. So very cool. You gotta love the external references they do. As well, there is another collection box. If you go on top of the Golden Gate Bridge over there, just behind Doom's Eye, or I guess the Black Moon. Sorry. So yeah, try and get that one if you can. There you go. Just a little tip and hint for you in case you're missing them. But here we go. We have the Doom Wings available. You can play without them for the final levels, but they will be significantly harder. So we're going to play with them. Plus, you get all the cutscenes as well. If you do. So here we go. The final level is Radical Highway. So after all the revisits that we've done from the beginning of the game up until now, we finally are here in the actual location. Although it's still kind of the fucked up, you know, Black Doom version of it. But, you know, this is the most Radical Highway looking Radical Highway that we've had so far. Complete with the blimps. And there we go. It's the line from the trailer. But, you know, it just plays in a bit of a different scene. So there we go. Alternate pathways peak. Yes. Look at all the alternate paths. It's so good. This is also one of my favorite stages in the game. I think this and Sunset Heights are so fun to just, like, absolutely go blazing fast in. Like, it's so good. And the Doom Wings is peak. They control amazing. They're not like so overpowered. Because obviously the levels are designed well around it. But also, you know, obviously it does run on your boost meter. So, you know, you can't just like abuse it. But if you know what you're doing, you can obviously skip pretty massive chunks of level with it. So yeah, very, very cool power-up. Really, really love to see it for this game. They cook so hard, bro. It's like the Doom powers feel like really good extensions of Shadow's moveset for the most part. The only one I'm really a little mixed on is the Doom morph. But even then, it's like once you get used to how it handles, like it can be pretty fun to use. You can get some pretty good speed with it. You know, it's just like, at the end of the day, it can just be a little unwieldy, but, you know. I don't hate using it. Alright, there we go. And up you go. Woo! And there we go. Look at that, look at that. Look how many rings we got. Look at how many rings we got. We are just bathing in money right now. Yeah, this level is just absolutely fantastic. It's just like from top to bottom, super well designed, really fun level. Look at this. They even hid a little collectible up there. I kind of missed it by an inch, but you know, there you go. You know it's there. All right. Also, you can start flying right away as soon as you get to this part and get here early, which is always fun. We love being able to skip level sections. Got to be one of my favorite things to do in a 3D Sonic game. And just in a Sonic game in general, you know. Like, skipping level sections, feeling like a badass is like, it's always going to be one of my favorite things about this series. And this game is pretty much at the absolute peak of that. And look, the level even ends the same way it does in SA2. How freaking cool is that? How just absolutely awesome is that? Man, how good. Alright, so that was Act 1 of Radical Highway. Very cool. If you know what you're doing and if you have Chaos Control on hand and you know how to properly utilize it like me, then you can fly across stages. It is really fun. Like, genuinely, everything is just so fun to use. The Chaos Control, the Doom powers, everything. It is just... Oh my god. I can't stop gushing about this game. I really can't. But I will have to put that on hold for just a second while I take a quick pee break. Don't go anywhere. Shadow Generations finale is right around the corner. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Stay tuned. Alright, there we go. Hope I wasn't gone too long. But here we go. We're about to finish this game. Wah! Let's go. Alright, time for Act 2. Final level. And then it is on to the final boss. And then, yeah, once that's all done, I'm going to go into my 100% complete save file. And just kind of show off a couple of things I did there. Yeah, here we go. We got the Rainy Radical Highway. Oh man, it's so good, bro. It's so good. And you know what? It's been amazing. Like, it's been amazing actually playing this on stream, because it's like I almost feel like I'm getting to kind of re-experience the game again for the first time. Also, yeah, 3D Act 2. I completely freaking neglected to mention that. Yeah. Most of the other, all of the other Act 2s in this game, 2D levels. Not this one. Fully 3D for the final level, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, the amount of actual cookery here, it cannot be understated. It cannot be understated. But yeah, no, it's just been really fun to do this on stream, because it's like literally my thoughts throughout the whole time I played it for the first time was like I wish I was streaming this, because let me tell you, if you think I've been going crazy today, you did not see what I was actually like on launch day. Like, this game fucking changed me. Like, it's crazy what a good Sonic game can do to someone. It really is. It changes your whole perspective on life. It really does. And it's not just a good Sonic game, but it's one of the best. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like we just casually got one of the best Sonic games ever released on a random Tuesday in October. Like, that happened. I gotta say, I appreciate you guys for watching. Oh my god. Through everything, because yeah, it's been, whew, it's been a year. It's definitely been a year. Let's just put it that way. You know, definitely started out strong. But you know, got a little complicated towards the end there. You know, we're back to at least a semblance of normalcy. And yeah, hopefully we will be here to stay. I don't know what the hell I just did there. But I feel like that maybe could have been a big skip if I actually knew what the hell I was doing. Alright, there we go. Speaking of big skips, just fly over all that. Because, you know, interacting with the stage elements, you know, who needs to do that? Not me. I'm just built different. Alright, there we go. Hit that spring. Onto the rail. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop! Fly over here. So you can get yourself a little shortcut. Oh, there we go. And we get the collectible. Just like that. Easy. And that's the end of the level. Alright. S rank. Yeah. Can Shadow beat base Z Goku? Base Z Goku. Are we talking... Okay, are we talking like... Are we talking Saiyan Saga? Because if so, maybe. I think he has a pretty good chance. But here we go. When Vegeta pulled up. Alright, yeah, so Saiyan Saga. Oh, no, but wait. He would have Kaioken. For when Vegeta pulls up.
The time has come, Shadow.
Alright, here we go. I don't know. Shadow could probably... Shadow might be able to get it in. Pre-death? Oh, okay. So, wait. Okay, so like Raditz. So like Raditz era Goku. Yeah, Shadow would beat him. Shadow would probably beat him. If we're talking like Cell Saga onwards, base Goku, then I think Shadow would have a bit more trouble. Boo Saga onwards, base Goku. Yeah, I don't think Shadow's beating him. And yeah, we don't even really need to talk about Super. Literally light, medium, dead. Damn, Shadow's strong. Shadow is crazy like that though. Like, do not sleep on him. All right. So yeah, here we go. Final boss. Now, I played this a bunch earlier today, because yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, but I was trying to get the no-hit achievement for this, which is actually very hard to do. It's actually very hard to do. But you know, I might try and attempt it again here. But you know, whatever run we end up doing will just be the one. I'm not gonna like restart unless I manage to somehow do something that will cause me to not get an S rank. But you know, I mean, I haven't been playing too great today anyway, so maybe that might happen. But you know, we'll be fine. What arguments do you have for Goku beating Shadow? No, I don't think like. I'm saying Boo Saga, like Boo Saga onwards base Goku could beat Shadow. But like if we're talking Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, freaking maybe early Cell Saga, then yeah, Shadow would probably win. So like if we're talking like most of Z, Shadow probably wins. But Boo Saga Goku kind of crazy, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That one seems a little closer. What arguments do you have for Boo Saga Goku beating Shadow? The thing is, so Shadow's biggest like asset is chaos control, right? Like time stop. Like, I feel like he could definitely beat that because he's just so fast. Like he's just so crazy fast. Like he like he moves like 12 times the speed of light or some crazy shit like that. Now I don't think Shadow can do that, as far as I'm aware, so I don't know. I think Shadow would have a really hard time. Bearing in mind though, we also have to remember this. Sonic pretty consistently beats Shadow as well, and I wouldn't say that Sonic could beat Boo Saga base Goku either. If you're exceeding light speed, would time stop even affect you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like time stop just wouldn't even be a problem for him. Like, Shadow also has like Chaos Spear and other projectiles, Chaos Blast, but those are all the kind of attacks that like Goku deals with on the daily. So I think he'd be fine dodging those, deflecting those, doing whatever he needs to do. Most likely, he would probably struggle a little more against Super Shadow, but like assuming we let Shadow go super for this, because he probably will need it. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think Goku still beats him in base form. Like, we gotta remember, like, Super Saiyan is you know, it's a power up. Like he doesn't like gain any abilities really. So it's not like Super Saiyan suddenly makes him... Oh my god. Able to do things against Shadow that he wouldn't just be able to do normally, but obviously he does them better in Super Saiyan. So yeah. In his base form, like, you know, he has those skills, he has those abilities, so I mean, it's not like he wouldn't be able to apply that in a fight against a 3-foot-tall black hedgehog, you know, it's nothing out of the ordinary for him. There we go. But could Shadow defeat Majin Vegeta? That's the real question. Shadow with Doom powers. Could Shadow with Doom powers specifically defeat Majin Vegeta? I want to know what you guys think, because I think maybe. I think maybe. Shadow with Doom powers and Super Shadow at the same time. Alright, here we go. Mash the button.
I will not be stopped.
And there we go. Big ass explosion. He blows up twice, by the way. Alright. There we go. Look at him throw his buildings, but it doesn't matter. He used chaos control. Damn, he didn't see that coming. Shadow can teleport with chaos control, and it's instant, and Sonic can run so fast he restores time itself as shown in Generations. Oh my god. Wait.
This is the destiny I choose.
In Sonic Generations, and since Shadow is consistently shown to be on par with Sonic, Shadow gets automatically put on the same level as Sonic. I don't know. I think Sonic is still more powerful than Shadow, just by a slight bit though. Shadow slams Super Goku in base form. To be honest, I don't think so. How the fuck do you beat them in Super then? Do they lose stamina? Yeah, Super forms consume a lot of energy in Sonic. Also, he just straight up frontiers Gigantos him, which is fantastic. I love that. Shadow's still strong as fuck. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not down playing Shadow, but like, my logic is if I don't think Sonic could do it, then Shadow probably can't either. But again, Shadow with Doom powers though. That's where it gets sticky. You know, that's where it gets a little complicated. Also, by the way, I think I just casually pulled off the no-hit run after I spent like an hour doing it earlier. So, fuck me, I guess. But there we go. We did it. Dang, you were still streaming? I was in the stream earlier. Hey, welcome back. How's it going? We just finished the final boss. We're about to finish up pretty soon here. I don't know the Sonic power scale, just having fun. What about Super Sonic versus Gear 5 Luffy? Gear 5 Luffy absolutely fucking washes Super Sonic. And I'm saying this as someone who like doesn't know shit about One Piece. But from what I've seen,
nice work. Perfect.
Like, how do you beat that? Like, if Luffy can just turn the ground into rubber, then how the fuck is Sonic gonna run?
If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
I really do like that they actually like utilize Rouge's like thieving abilities here.
Aren't you
That's
coming?
nice.
He might
I feel like we don't really get to actually see her really do that much.
I need to settle something first.
Super Sonic can fly though. If he goes super, yeah. Yeah.
Shadow?
I don't know though. I mean, how fast is Gear 5 Luffy? Could he keep up with Super Sonic? I'm guessing he's like really fast.
Maria.
Oh no, she's sick.
I'm okay. Really.
Oh, they're fading.
What's happening?
They're going back to their own time. And you know what happens when they do. It's so sad, man. I think he's around light speed. Okay, so Sonic is probably faster then, because like Sonic is faster than the speed of light. We don't know exactly how much faster, but like he's faster than that. So I don't know. But have you ever seen Luffy destroy a planet? I mean, we haven't seen him do it, but like there's no saying that he couldn't at this point. Like, would you say Luffy is planet level?
Your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
Luffy is about on par / able to keep up with light speed, but yeah, he's not faster. Yeah, Sonic would win on speed then.
And if fate draws us apart.
Maria always acts like she got cancer. She's doing too. I mean, that's basically what she has. It's like advanced. It's like she has like super cancer or something. It's just really sad all around. The whole thing is just such a tragedy with these guys.
Wait.
Man, and he wants to stop it so much. He just can't. Though. He can't stop it. This is the most emotion we've seen from a Sonic character like ever in the games, and it comes from Shadow. You know, it's like it's such an unlikely thing. And look, he cries, bro. He fucking cries. That is actually insane. Like you gotta realize, Shadow smiling, like earnestly, honest to God smiling, and also crying in the same game is wild, man. Wild. Yeah, but Luffy has stronger plot armor, so Luffy stops. I mean, hey, listen. Sonic X isn't the anime that has over 1,100 episodes for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. I've never seen Shadow cry. I know. But yeah, guys, that's it. Shadow Generations. Oh my god. Oh my god. Among all the debates of power scaling and Sonic versus Dragon Ball and whatever the fuck, we beat the game. But yeah, this was, oh man. This was such a good time. This was such, like, genuinely, like, I was just saying it a minute ago, but it's like, it feels so good to finally get around to streaming this. Like, it feels like I've, like, played the game for the first time again. Just, like, actually getting to, like, share all the stuff with you guys with this game. It's been fantastic. Again, I still wish I was there when it did drop, but, like, man, I'm glad we got to it. I'm glad we got to do it. And, yeah, you know, if you want, you can stick around a little bit longer. I'm just going to kind of show off my own 100% files so I can flex a bit. And then next week we'll play the Sonic Generations remaster that is also packaged in with this, because, you know, of course there is. We got to cover that too. But yeah, overall, just such a good time, bro. Like, the animation and the cutscenes is fantastic. The writing is great. The story is amazing. It's genuinely, those three aspects in particular are, like, top of the line for this franchise. Like, the best it's seen, like, period. Graphics are great. Art style's great. Level choices were great. I love seeing Rail Canyon back. I love seeing Space Colony Arc back. Kingdom Valley was crazy. That was insane to see that come back. Sunset Heights coming back from Sonic Forces and actually becoming a good level, and in my opinion, the best level in the game, was completely unexpected. Could have never seen that coming. And they adapted the whole they adapted Chaos Island pretty great into the you know, standard level by level Sonic format, compared to the open zone version in Frontiers. They did that absolutely fan-freaking-tastically, man. I could gush for hours. I could gush for fucking hours. The gameplay is amazing. Some of the best boost gameplay we've ever gotten. The Doom powers are a lot of fun. Chaos Control adds so much to the gameplay from a casual and from, like, a speedrunning perspective as well. Just so much there for everyone to enjoy. And it's just like this like, it's genuinely, like, damn near perfect. Like, I have almost no problems with this. I think my only real thing is, like, for all the Shadow 05 stuff that's in this game, there's no level from that game. Like, that was kind of weird to me. It's like, they definitely could have done that. They definitely could have done that. Maybe it will be added as DLC at some point. A level from that game, I don't know. That's another thing. I hope they really actually capitalize on DLC this time around. That was a big missed opportunity of the original Generations release. Is that we didn't really get any DLC levels or anything. So I hope that does become a thing for this game, because, like, Generations is such a good platform for you to just keep building on, because it's just such a good gameplay format. And, like, to be honest, they could keep doing that shit for years. They could like keep supporting this game with DLC packs on DLC packs for years to come while they work on the main series games. And then, like, I would be satisfied with that, because then you get your fix of, like, the standard Sonic Boost formula gameplay, as well as the open zone stuff in the new games. So yeah, it's like, it could be so good for that. I really do hope they do that. That obviously remains to be seen. Obviously, we are getting the movie level DLC next week, which we will be playing, so keep it locked here for that as well. And yeah, there you go. You're not funny. This bit isn't funny. The only way we're doing this is over my dead body. That's crazy. But real talk though. All right. Could Knuckles the Echidna defeat Ichigo from Bleach? Now that's a real question right there. You motherfuckers aren't ready. Actually, could Knuckles beat Rock Lee? My answer is yes. See you next week. Bye. Knuckles slams Ichigo. Damn. Knuckles slams Rock Lee. Knuckles is kind of, he's got that dog in him. Knuckles kind of crazy, you know. Let it be known, by the way, he punched the Chaos Emeralds out of Super Sonic. Knuckles punched the Chaos Emeralds. Wait, cannot beat Rock Lee, but Ichigo is way too strong. Listen. You gotta see the vision. He punched the Emeralds out of Super Sonic. Super Sonic is fucking invincible. How did he do that? You know what I mean? I think Knuckles could tear a hole in the fabric of reality just by punching the air if he wanted to. He could do it. He could actually do it. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just throwing it out there, all right? He totally could. Ichigo is damn near stronger than Goku. All right, now we're just saying shit to say shit. Now we're absolutely just saying shit to say shit. But yeah, no. So overall, though, again, just this game really was just peak experience from start to finish. I still have a hard time deciding whether or not I like it more than OG gens. Just on the basis that like I've been with that game for so long. It was one of the first Sonic games I ever played. I have immense nostalgia for that game. It really was the thing that got me massively into this series, because it gives you a bit of everything, you know. And so does this game. So does Shadow Generations. You know, you get a little bit of all of Shadow's history here, and being such an important character as he is, especially with the movie coming up. Like, yeah, this game was definitely it warranted being what it was. And I think having Sonic Generations in there as well to give you the history for Sonic as a whole, it makes it such a good package. So honestly, if you had any doubts, or you want to learn more about Shadow, you want to get that Sonic, you know, that definitive Sonic experience, along with Sonic Movie 3 coming out. Oh, sorry. I got a little too excited there. You know, the burp came up. But like, bro, absolutely though, you owe it to yourself to get this game. You owe it to yourself to get this game. So good, so good. I've heard 1,000 Year Blood War. He's really like that. I mean, I haven't seen that arc, so I will. I'll be the judge of that. This one has a better story for sure. It's more narrative focused. Can't really compare. That is a big factor actually. Yes. The story of this game is actually existent. The story of Sonic Generations is like not really a thing. With this remaster though, they did rewrite some of it to be a little bit more consistent with the lore and stuff, which I think is good. But you know, obviously, that still doesn't change like the overall structure of the plot, and they didn't really change the cutscenes or anything all too much. So you're not really getting, you're not really getting anything too crazy there. You know, it's still the same Sonic Generations story that basically doesn't really exist. So yeah, on that basis alone, yeah, you could say Shadow Generations is better. You could definitely say Shadow Generations is better. Special thanks to NASA and our supportive and understanding friends and family. Love to see it. Love to see it. And there we go. Best shot in the game right there. The Sonic and Shadow. But yeah, no. Why NASA? It's probably for all the space assets. That's probably it. But yeah. So no post-credit scene or anything like that. But there you go. That's Shadow Generations done in just a little bit over 3 hours. Well, actually, technically, it was more like a little over 2.5 because, you know, we did all the news at the beginning. But yeah, so let me just show my complete save file just to be like, hey, look at me. Look at all this stuff I did. So all collection boxes collected and all stuff done. Now, I am just going to quickly give a little spoiler for what you get right here. So if you get all the bolt pieces, yeah, this is what it unlocks. It's just a gag. Like this doesn't do anything. All that work to build a rocket only to get a clock in a timeless void. Now how are we supposed to get home? So there you go. That's what you get for doing that. And yeah, obviously once you get all the collection boxes and everything, you can go to the collection room. Well, okay, you don't have to get all the stuff first to go here, but, you know, all the stuff within the collection room will be unlocked. So, obviously, you get your movies over here, where you can view cutscenes and things of the like. There you go, there you go. Obviously, I viewed them all, mainly because I have them recorded for my upcoming review next week. So, do check that out. That will be dropping on the main channel. And then, yeah, you also get these little character bios right here, which, you know, I'm not going to obviously go over them, you know, one by one, but I'll just show you all the little character animations they got here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. A little weird that they don't have one for Sonic and Rouge, considering the fact that like they're in the story. But I guess they both have one in the original generation, so it's not really necessary to make one here. you know, you don't really need to do that. Then again, so did Shadow. Shadow had one there, but obviously, you know, he's the main character here, so it makes sense. It just makes sense. There we go. There's Orbot, and there's Cubot. That's all the characters. Also, it's interesting. This is like one of the only games in the Sonic series to like not feature Eggman at all. When you think about it, he's not even like a secondary antagonist here. But yeah, you can hop on the Dark Rider, you can hop on Shadow's bike to look at the stories of previous Sonic games. So they basically give you a little recap of all of these, which is again really nice for the people who you know, are going to be coming into this thing from the movies, who just need that little bit of background without necessarily having to dedicate hours on hours playing through all of these games to get the full story. So that's always a nice thing to have. You gotta love the little nice recaps they do. And it's just it's written in a really respectful way that actually does properly represent the games that they're from. So that's really nice. And yeah, they even go over Sonic 06 as well, despite the fact that technically this game isn't canon. You know, I mean, it's canon, but like it doesn't exist in the timeline anymore. And yeah, even Sonic Forces, which I think out of all of them has probably the shortest description, probably because it has like the least story out of all of these. At least well, actually no, Heroes probably has the least story out of all of these, but Forces has probably the least involvement from Shadow in particular, so there's not much to say about what he does in that game. And then, yeah, of course, you got all the music as well. You can listen to all the various sounds from the previous Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog games that are mainly, again, focused on Shadow, including all the little vocal themes as well, which is nice. It's always great to have those. And then, yeah, after that, they just straight up do, like, main themes and other songs from various games, like Forces and Frontiers, even. There's a couple songs. Oh, yeah, they got Team Sonic Racing music. That's kind of fire. I didn't even know that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. All right, and then yeah, obviously you got the Titan themes as well from Frontiers. That's great. That's great. I love that. There we go. You got some Cyberspace too, and a little bit of Final Horizon music also, in case that's kind of the thing you're into. And then here's all the artwork. I haven't even gotten a chance to look at all this stuff, but it's pretty great. You get a lot of like character models. There's a lot of Sonic X art, which is really great. You love to see the Sonic X representation in this. Never thought I'd see it like referenced like this in a mainline game, but there you go. You've even got a little ad right here for Sonic Rivals 2. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Just some character sheets, development models, all kinds of stuff like that. Really neat, really neat. I always love what I love what the original generations did with all the concept art. But all this stuff is just like it's a step above for me. I really love when they really give you a peek behind the curtain like this at just all of this really good art. It's really nice to see. There's some Sonic Battle as well. Very nice. A lot of deep cut stuff. Some environment art for Shadow the Hedgehog, it looks like. Very nice. But yeah, this artwork is crazy here. He's gripping Metal Sonic's destroyed head. Like what the fuck were they cooking with this game originally? Yeah, you got some concept art for Black Doom, the Egg Carrier, a bunch of 06 art. Very nice. Got this little Sonic Battle comic-esque art right here. This is good, bro. I love all of this. I love looking at Sonic art. Is always so fascinating to me. Sonic is a big reason I actually got into making art, just because like the style that this franchise has always been just so unique to it. And you know, getting to actually have a look at all this stuff, it just makes you appreciate it even more. It's like concept art for the Bio Lizard. Maybe looks like a mecha Bio Lizard, maybe? Huh. I guess that was going to be a thing at one point. And yeah, we got some stage gimmicks, other stuff like that. It's really so cool to go through. Yeah, neat. All right, so I think that's probably going to be just about it for today. So if you have enjoyed watching the stream here and you've enjoyed all the Shadow Generation stuff, don't worry, there will be more coming soon enough. So keep an eye out for that, you know, by subscribing here on Extra Zone Live or following us on twitch.tv/ExtraZoneArcade, because that's where all the fun stuff goes down, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Go ahead and subscribe to the main channel, Extra Zone Arcade. We will be posting a review for Sonic X Shadow Generations next week. But before that, this weekend, tomorrow, we're going to be dropping the Mario and Luigi Brothership review. So go ahead and give that some support. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share the videos, leave a comment on them, do all that fun stuff. And yeah, follow me on Blue Sky because I yap about stuff on there because, you know, it's a little fun time. And go follow the TikTok page because we post clips from the streams on there, which are usually these little fun things. So yeah, that's gonna just about do it. I will see you guys next week, but not for the Sonic Generations stream, for the Game Awards and also for the new level that's dropping on this game as well. We're going to be streaming both of those in one day, so I will see you next Thursday on the 12th. Until then, take care of yourselves, have a good one, and that is just about gonna do it. See ya!